in the name of Jesus. Father, release him in the name of Jesus. Lord, this killing is enough. Lord, we decree that this killing is enough in the name of Jesus. We invoke powers from above, that wherever any leader, whoever who has a decision in this matter, how hard-hearted the person may be, Lord, touch those hearts in the name of Jesus. Amen. My Lord, I pray for this group that is here this night. I don't know what awaits them when they leave this place. Lord, I still pray because I know that you are still on the throne. Amen. Lord, you are still in control. Amen. Father, Ambazonia is not a new country. It's a country you have established in your righteousness. Amen. If our fathers made any mistake in joining another nation, forgive us in the name of Jesus. Amen. That we will move on and build a nation that God is glorified. Amen. A nation where human rights is respected in the name of Jesus. Amen. A nation where Jesus will reign as Lord in the name of Jesus. A nation, Lord, a nation where you will be glorified. Not an occultic nation. Father, for the sake of the remnants, answer our prayers in the name of Jesus. And let this separation come. Let it come in the name of Jesus. Lord, let it come. Let it come in the name of Jesus. Let it come. Speak, dear Lord. Speak. For your servants are listening. May the angels of the Most High settle this matter. King of glory. This nation will give you glory. The sons and daughters of this land will kneel down and glorify you. Lord, for the sake of your name, deliver our land. For the sake of your name, deliver our land. Thank you for all these brothers and sisters who are here. Lord, we need you now more than ever before. Lord, we need you more than ever before. Lord, wipe our tears. Lord, wipe our tears. Visit that deaf guy who was shot. Lord, visit him wherever he is now in the name of Jesus. Any family that has lost a family member in this crisis, in this genocide, that's his name, genocide. Lord, you hate. Lord, this is not of you. Visit these families in the name of Jesus. Amen. God of all comfort, Holy Spirit, do your work in our land and comfort our people. Amen. Comfort the body, Lord. Whatever we do here now, we as Moses, say, Lord, we are not leaving this place to go to Buya until you go with us. Amen. Father, lead the way in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, lead the way. We will conquer the Amalekites on the way. And all who come on our way will conquer them. Jesus, take the glory and take the honor. And may your name be glorified. Amen. Amen.
Oh, are going to continue. Pastor, thank you for that prayer. The powers of heaven have been invoked, and we know that we are covered in this place in the name of Jesus. Nothing will happen to us. Not again. Our afflictions will not come even the second time. Not with these leaders. And the other ones will be released in the name of Jesus. All right. So we have other people that have joined the high table, as we call it. Atancho, Teddy Diop, you're welcome. And Dr. Ade from Las Vegas, that is representing the Las Vegas people. You're there also, you've joined them. And then, all right, we are going to continue. The next item that we have, most of you already have it there. Don't worry, we're not adding or taking out anything. We continue just the way it is. Dr. Ako, I'm sure you have a program in front of you. It is your time. I don't know if our ancestors are aware of what is going on. But those of them that have traveled with us to the diaspora, please warn them. I mean to say, call them to be with us.
Thank you very much, my sister. Our very dear and beloved President, the Honorable Leader of the Legislative Branch of Ambassador Government, our heavyweight fundraiser-in-chief, our President, and all other members of the high table. Well, I want to, first of all, seize this opportunity to thank you sincerely for taking your time off your very, very tight schedule to be with us here today. Let me thank our brother Reverend Keisha for already doing most of what I would have been doing here tonight. Thank you. I have no doubt that the good Lord is with us, not just today. He was with us yesterday, he's here today, and he will always be here with us. Amen? Well, let me quickly call upon my other brothers to be here with me. Brother Teddy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, if we have men of God in here, if you are a church minister, if you are an ordained pastor, if you are a traditional chief, if you are a title holder, please join us here. Dr. Boro, that will include you. Please come on. The head of the Cameroon group in the Inland Empire, Estella, if you are here, please join. Mr. Shi. Well, while they are coming, I just want to remind us again, we are not here because we lacked where to go this evening. We are not here because we don't have anything to do with our time. We are here because we are hurting. We are really, really hurting. We should be doing better things to help our brothers and sisters back home, our ailing parents and the rest, but we have been pushed to the wall. I want us to remember that what is going on now in our country is not a child's play. You all saw it. Somebody took 2 minutes to read from a hastily prepared script declaring war upon us. When we were here the last time we were celebrating, our brothers and sisters back home were just with branches. And right when I was addressing Seseko, I had a phone call that my nephew was just shot. By who? SDO in Manfi. And it happened all over the place. So, it is not a child's play. Please, If you have one leg in and one leg out, we are pleading with you, please let your two legs be in. Because do you guys understand what we are going through? We have young men, women, pregnant, old people who are in the forest. They don't have anywhere else to go. I know there are people who say, yeah, let us dialogue with government, let us dialogue with government. How do you dialogue with people who only come to kill you? These young people who are riding their Okadas to make daily lives, to make their daily living, they shoot them and then gather their bikes and bend them. What else do you guys want us to do? We have been pushed to the wall. Some of us, most of my friends know me, I was a federalist. But how can I be talking about federalism when there is none? Our leader before was bundled up with all of our leaders. We were crying, we were weeping, we were gnashing our teeth. But then we forgot one thing, that the He who is up there has a plan for us. And He sent us another leader in the person of Dr. Sako. Before he became Dr. Sako, he was Dr. Common Sense. So we have to be thankful to God, because what they wanted was that, you know, when you have a snake, cut the head, and what will happen to the rest of the body is dead. But what has happened, they cut the head, and we are having 10 more heads. Amen? Amen? Amen. So, Dr. Sako, we want to thank you for taking the risk, because that's a risk you are taking. I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And all my other sisters, even if La République is not after you, each time you step onto a plane, there's a risk. Your family is not here with you. You are here for us. You are not doing it for yourself, all of you. So we thank you for that. Brother Kometa, that includes you, and Sister Irene. So we are here today. The man of God has already prayed for us, and we are going to do it a little differently today. The reason why we are doing it a little differently is because our leader is a little different. So why I call all of you here is that we want to tell the world, we want to tell our politicians back home, that this struggle is not only about Dr. Sako. This struggle is not only about Southwest. It is not only about Northwest. It is not only about Christians. It's about everybody. That is why you are representing everybody here tonight. Dr. Sako, we are behind you. Junior, I want you to play music for me. That's very quick. Hold on. Yes, the man of God prayed and was saying that we don't know where Seseko Ayoktabe is. We know where he is. He is represented by Dr. Sako. Amen. And Seseko's spirit is here with us tonight. Play that music.
Seseko Julius Ayoktabe, Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Wow. 20 minutes. Are you Richard Maria Mende? Ajo?
Thank you very much, Junior. Dr. Sako, I just want to confirm that even though Seseko is not here, spiritually he is behind you and he supports you. La République has all the weapons. They bought by selling our resources. They are killing us with those weapons. We don't have weapons. We can't even fight them, even though they kill our boys and they lie that these are boys that are fighting them. look at those videos again and you'll see how can people go to fight well-armed and trained soldiers with their bare hands. Well, this is not the first time that people have been subjugated to all sorts of atrocities. The Israelites did it. And God decided to rescue them. I believe that God will rescue us. And you, being a man of God, is going to happen. The libation we are going to do today, like I said before, is going to be different. Please hold this for me. Dr. Sako, please, I crave your indulgence to move down here. Brother Kometa, can you join him? Sister Irene, help him too. Dr. Ade, you too. Don't be afraid of the stick, hold it. Yes, so you are a man of God. We are not going to pour wine here today. We are not going to do anything differently from what you've been doing. Just that we want to reinforce all what you've been doing. Right here is the weapon that you are going to use to lead us. The weapon that you are going to use to paralyze whatever forces that are terrorizing our people. You have been doing it. But this is going to strengthen that spiritual fact, that spiritual war that you launched against them. This is it. Well, we don't doubt the power of prayer. It is going to work. It worked for the Israelites and it's going to work for us. If you look at that flag there, you see that dove? It stands for peace. Why? It's for peace. Our people are suffering. They are dying, they are spilling blood. This white handkerchief is for peace. And we have our brothers that stand for the struggle, but they are doing it in a different way. Tonight, I want to seize this opportunity to call upon all of them. We are all Ambazonians. But God did not choose all of us at the same time to be leaders. It has never happened from the beginning of time. And it's not going to happen with us. Our brother, Dr. Sako, has been anointed by God. He did not struggle to have this. Seseku was our leader. But what happened, nobody knows. God's ways are mysterious. He has given us a leader. And wherever you are, whether you're a leader or you're a critic or opposition, but so long as you are Ambazonian, whether you're a politician for La Republic or whatever, please remember, tonight, we, the subjugated people of Southern Cameroonians, want to tell the world that we have only one leader, and that leader is Dr. Sako. And God Almighty will show him the way to bring all of our people together. Tonight, wherever they are, if they have been struggling yesterday, 2 days ago, last year, even last minute ago, this power of prayers, Dr. Sako, is going to bring them in line. We are going to unite under you so that you take us to where we belong. This is a sign of peace. I want to thank you all for coming. It is impossible for me to invite all of you here, but spiritually you are with us. Can we just stand up and put our hands together? Let us recognize Dr. Sako as our leader, and we hand him over to God to show us the way. Yes, we don't have any other leader for now. We have leaders, but there is one overseer. And that overseer for now is Dr. Sako. And he will continue to go without fear. Nothing is going to touch him. I'm standing here as a traditional leader, but what many of you don't know is that I'm equally a minister of God. And the power of God has no limits. Not before, and it's not going to be now. They can come with their bullets, they can come with the Air Force and whatever, they will crash. They have been crashing. They will die. They have been dying. Because we did not start the war. They are leaving fat on our resources. Our children don't know where to go. Some of us cannot even go back to Cameroon. So, Dr. Sako, we thank you for coming, and this is a repair of your leadership. God has anointed you, and the same God is going to lead you to lead us. Amen? Amen. Can we put our hands together for our leader? Thank you. Listen. Thank you. Stabilization. Thank you.
You did well. God bless you. When the hand of God is in something, no hand of man can change it. I'm sure so many people must have been going through the program on their table like, after pastor don't pray, they will can't do libation. But that is libation that God supports. Because I was expecting you to throw something here and throw something, and that it with all due respect, that's the reason why you don't want to come out. No vex. You were thinking they are going to call on the other jujus and join them with angels. It can be. With the power of God and with God, and nothing is impossible. We are ready and we are marching on to Boya. We will go there and we will dance together. I can't wait for my own passport. I cannot wait for it. I'm looking forward to that day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to raise funds. That's true. I have to say it over and over and over. We have other things that we have to do in order to raise that fund. Besides putting in our contributions directly to my trip to Boya, we have booths, shacks. We have water and some hot liquor. We have suya and a lot of things that you can buy tonight to support. We also have Ambazonian t-shirts. I haven't even seen them yet. Can somebody hand me one of the t-shirts, please? I will be throwing in on these people. They will either write a check to Sila, or we swap their credit card, but we're going home with a t-shirt tonight. We are not taking any of them to Sila office. Everybody, already more than 50 of us in the hall, and we just have 50. So if you like, buy for you and buy for your neighbor, but the truth is, nobody is using that door or this door without a t-shirt. Thank you, sir. This is it. $20. $20 per t-shirt. What? Your size is there, sir. We can cut it. All right. Don't forget, and we have restrooms, please. If you want to use the restroom, but that one is not part of the fundraising. Just use it. You can use the restroom. You're not paying for nothing. Don't worry. We are going, since we started late, there's no time for talking. We're just going to dive immediately into the program. But before I call upon the president, Dr. Wauna, the remaining some time. Okay. Junior boy, thank you, Papa. I'm so glad that you and I are doing this thing together. We understand ourselves. Dr. Anko, I don't like to take you off the seat, put you back, bring you up, this back and forth. I don't like it, with all due respect, sir. But there is something that is important that you have to do. So, but you pay fine, you know that. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my sister. Yeah, I don't intend to take much of our time, but things just have to be done right. So I made an error. I know I will pay my fine. That's why I personally came down here. Dr. Biodon, please, we are going up the table with you. Yes. Dr. Patience, sorry, you will be missing your husband a little bit. Divish, sorry, I have just to take a little bit of your authority tonight. Let me walk him up.
It's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dr. Julius Abiedu is a humble man. He's no mad. He's not worried at all. And we are sorry. I joined Dr. Akko to say sorry for not taking him there. But he's paying his fine alone. So, we have our able president in the house. He is the president of SILA, Southern Cameroonians in Los Angeles, where my humble self, myself, am part of the leadership. Don't say, don't ask, please. Because I know people hold me responsible for things I'm not ready for. We can do that after today. Barrister, how are you doing? How do you feel sitting beside the girl? It's awesome. I can exchange places with you, but no, I won't take your responsibility just for the sitting thing. But for your duties, you can do it later. Ladies and gentlemen, join me together as I hand over the microphone to the leader of SILA. California. That is it. Southern Cameroonians in Los Angeles. But then, this today, right here, even though we call it SILA, let me say something. I'm not taking your authority, barrister. As grandma now, I think talk so much. Not very again. We have people in the house that are from Las Vegas. The other one, you finish anyone and put the other one, you will add it yourself, sir. The microphone is yours.
Thank you, Madam MC. Good evening, everybody. Your Excellency, sir, Mr. Chairman, Committee, Madam Director, Japancho, all protocol respected, Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, honored guests and sympathizers, respected ladies and gentlemen. Our elders say that the toad does not run about in the daytime for nothing. It is either chasing a fly or a predator is chasing the toad to make it its lunch. So, for His Excellency Dr. Sako, the Amazonian president, to visit Los Angeles this time of the year, at this particular moment, means that something very serious is bringing him here. And nothing is more important than our collective determination as Ambazonians to throw off the new colonial yoke of annexationist La Republique, the Cameroon colonizers, and take control of our very beautiful southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Your Excellency and entourage, you are welcome. As soon as the struggle started back in the homeland in October 2016, some concerned Southern Cameroonians in Los Angeles organized a series of solidarity public rallies at strategic locations in Los Angeles to sensitize the public about the atrocities being unleashed on unarmed peaceful protesters by the La Republique du Cameroon security men. Eventually, these concerned Cameroonians morphed into a group named Southern Cameroonians for Independence, SCAFI. That was our initial name. But with time and other developments, we again metamorphosed into Southern Cameroonians in Los Angeles, SILA. We are the hub of the West Coast region. The Southern Cameroonians in the United States have been divided into regions, and we fall under the West Coast region, for which Mr. Blaze Chair is the coordinator. He may talk on that, more on that later. So we are the hub of the West Coast, and this involves Las Vegas, Colorado, Oregon, and the other surrounding states. We work very closely with Ambazonians in Nevada, headed by Dr. Peter Ade, who is seated here. Sir, we can assure you that SILA, and indeed the entire West Coast region, stands solidly behind the interim government of Ambazonia, led by you. My trip to Buea, initiated by you, has our full support, and we are doing all we can to raise as much as is needed, and that is very much. There is no doubt in our minds that a godly man like you shall ensure that the funds are utilized only for the purpose for which they are intended. We believe that your promise that with God leading you, our struggle shall be short-lived, that you will keep to your covenant to us, that you will lead Ambazonians to Buea. Before the reprehensible abduction of your predecessor, Sisi Kwayok Tabe, we of SILA had worked with him very closely. On September 22nd, 2017, as we have already heard, we had organized a rousing welcome for him when he visited Los Angeles. And after his abduction, we have organized series of lectures, rallies to sensitize the public about what is going on back in our homeland, and we have been praying for his welfare and that of all the other leaders who were picked up with him, and that eventually they will regain their freedom in the nearest future. As you must have observed, Mr. President, Madam Director, since your arrival here, we of SILA and the West Coast are totally committed to this struggle, the struggle to free our homeland. There is no turning back. As President Obama, former President Obama once said, we are the ones we have been waiting for. If change must come, we must be ready to be the ones to initiate that change. And change must come to Southern Cameroon. We appreciate Bibigzi Mancho and his coffin revolution that initiated the present situation in our country, which has changed the game plan in our perennial struggle to regain our independence. Mr. President, God has catapulted you to this exalted position on purpose. Like Dr. Akpo said, you are a man with a vision whose mission is to lead us to our promised land, a free Ambazonia governed by her own sons and daughters. We will no longer be governed by appointed officials from a faraway Yaoundé. We want a country where the people, the power remains with the people and only with the people. As Bob Marley said, we will use his words to exhort you. Get up, stand up for your rights. Don't give up the fight. And we shall fight and die under your leadership. Amen. When you initiated my trip to Buea and covenanted to take us to Buea, Southern Cameroonians in Los Angeles and the entire West Coast wholeheartedly embraced the idea. We have accordingly carried the message to all tribal groups, sympathizers, individuals, to assist us with resources, with whatever, to ensure that we succeed in restoring our independence. Despite a myriad of distractions here in California, we can assuredly say, sir, that people are really touched by what is going on back in the homeland. Thanks to social media, videos of all the atrocities are being publicized worldwide. Our people are determined to take their destiny into their own hands this time around. This is our time, and woe betide anyone who constitute himself or herself into a nuisance or obstruction to our struggle. If Nelson Mandela had chosen to be quiet, South African blacks would have remained in perpetual servitude as second-class citizens in their own country. If Mahatma Gandhi had remained quiet, Indians would have forever remained chained as slaves to England. If Martin Luther King had remained quiet, the United States wouldn't have passed reform laws that have greatly improved the lot of colored people in this country. If Rosa Parks had been quiet, blacks would today still be standing in buses, while only white people sit down. If Ken Saro-Wiwa had kept quiet, the Ogoni people of Nigeria would have continued to suffer while Shell and other oil conglomerates exploit and desecrate their land. Yes, the response to my trip to Boya, sir, is very promising and continuous. We appreciate, Madam Director, that my trip to Boya deadline has been shifted from end of May to end of June. That gives us and our supporters and sympathizers more time to raise the necessary needed resources that Mr. President is asking. Sir, our members and supporters would like to hear from the horse's mouth what my trip to Boya is all about. But before you and Madam Director of my trip to Boya, Madam Irene Bra, before you shall go on to talk to the audience about my trip to Boya, permit me, sir, to introduce to you the dedicated and committed Ambazonians who have worked tirelessly day and night to ensure that your visit to the West Coast is a success. Tonight is not a long speech-making night, so I'll just cut short and go straight to invite Mr. Blaise Chair, who is the Vice President of SILA and the coordinator. He is the powerhouse, the coordinator of the West Coast Ambazonians. Mrs. Rose Stanifor, she is the social director. You see all the organization, food, drinks, decoration of this hall. She is the one who did everything. Of course, we have Grandma. You all have met her. Is the first person you met here. The able MC, Ms. Bibish. And Ms. Bibish works hand in hand with Mr. Anjoko, who is the Deputy Director for this city. Yannick Sikot is also of the Social Department. Is he here? He is here. And Madam Florence Ndum is our able treasurer. But the person who makes sure all our records are well kept is Mr. Eric Chen, our able secretary. But this executive could not have done this job all alone. We have the organizing committee that has always worked hand in hand with us. And we have Dr. Patience Apple. She is a powerhouse. Yes, there is the person who takes care of all the figures. I almost forgot. Tajo Tanifo is our able financial secretary. I apologize. He is always, he can give you the figures at any moment, day or night. Okay, we also have on the organizing committee, Madam Henrietta Onyenobi, Mr. Uchiba Nelson, Madam Gladys Tazo, Mrs. Alice Gale, and last but not the least, Mr. Richard Asondo. When we all know, ladies and gentlemen, that when somebody does a good job, you say thank you. If you pat him on the back, pat them on the back, they will do better next time. So this executive and organizing committee have done greatly. Oh, before I forget, I think there is Barrister Safa, who is the president of the... Of course, I will never forget our powerhouse, Dr. Peter Ako, is also a member of the organizing committee. He brings such wonderful ideas to the group. Dr. Ako. When a person is carrying an elephant on his head, our people say that he does not use his toes to search for crickets. So the elephant on our head is the president who is here, and I am the cricket. So I will give way for the president to be ushered in to make a speech. Not yet. A man who is told that his house is on fire does not linger on the way to sip palm wine. And our people also say that whether the dung beetle rolls the dung backward or it rolls it forward, the most important thing is that at the end of the day, it rolls the dung into its hole. On behalf of the SEALA executive and the organizing committee, we thank everyone who has supported, is supporting, or shall support our struggle in any way. Thank you all. We pray that God will pay you back 1,000,000-fold. We pray for Jenny Mercies and for Mr. President, Chairman Kometa, Director Madam Ngwa, Mr. Fon and Mr. Mbariku, who have taken time off their very busy schedule. All the time we have been together, they are either on the phone or they are going somewhere. So it's not easy. It's today, I understand the meaning of the saying that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. So, Mr. President and the entourage, we hope that you shall find time, again in happier times, to visit us so that we can really have more fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll cut short by saying thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You know, when people look at the program right now, they're like, oh, she's going to call the president. Who am I? I'm not going to call him. Not yet. I'm going to hand over the microphone to Mape. I have a special way of calling her. She got this energy that it's like, I can remember I used to have it when I was 20. And you still have it, Mape. I'm not going to say nothing about you. You know what to do.
Thank you. This was not part of the program, but a couple of days ago at work, I got this phone call. It was from Congresswoman Karen Bass's office. So I answered the phone call. And this gentleman on the phone called and asked me if there are any social events coming up. And I asked him, do you know me? Because I wasn't sure why he was calling. And he said, yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself. So I did. And I told him, yes, by the way, there's an event on Saturday. And I explained what it was about. Because in the past couple of years, I've been corresponding with Congresswoman Karen Bass about our problem. So I sent him an email, and then the following day I followed up on Friday with a phone call, and then I saw an email that said, I saw your email. But I didn't know he was going to show up. So lo and behold, a few minutes ago, somebody tapped on my back, and please, I'm so happy to say that we have a representative from Karen Bass's office here. Mr. Dylan, you have to just say a brief word. Our fight is going far and wide. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. I'd just like to start by saying that Congresswoman Karen Bass graciously supports your efforts, and just being here in your midst today is something that is an honor to me, given the fact that I'm also West African. I'm of Nigerian descent. But just some brief words about the Congresswoman and how she views the current issue that's taking place in Cameroon. She currently serves on the Foreign Affairs Subcommittee for Africa, Global Health, International Organizations, and Human Rights. And when she heard of what was taking place in Cameroon, it touched her dearly. First and foremost because she did trace her DNA, which is something that is very prevalent at this time, and she found out that her ancestors, or a majority of her ancestors, were from Cameroon. And make no mistake about it, when in the midst of Africans, she proudly shares that information with them. And I'd say about a little over a year ago, there was a press release that went out, and she urged the government, the Republic of Cameroon, to cease the intimidation towards the English-speaking population. Given the fact that she serves on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and human rights is an issue that she addresses regularly, she made it a point and duty to also urge them to allow people to protest policies that negatively impact them, and she urged the government to cease the violence towards people that are simply fighting for their rights. So I just want to conclude by saying it's definitely a pleasure to be here with you all tonight, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. God is with us, right?
Right.
Amen.
That's right.
Thank you very much. And we send our greetings to Congresswoman. Tell her that we are so happy. In short, me, I'm happy that she's from Cameroon. I will tell you my name in private. You have to tell her that I'm so happy that she's from Cameroon. I have a reason for saying that. I cannot announce it, but I'm proud. At least when we cry out loud, we always say that where is the world? The world is not saying anything. They are killing us and nobody is saying anything. People go and fake tweets that I put some people's faces that they are doing it. At least here we know that there is somebody who knows and is doing something on our behalf. It does not matter how long it takes. We will surely go to Buya. Amen. And the long-awaited moment has come. I am going to hand over the microphone to the president of SILA again, so he can call on our able president, Dr. Sako. I can't do that. I'm just waiting for when I will be promoted to that level where I'll be the one to be introducing the presidents when they come. With all due respect, sir, please, the next time Dr. Sako can let me be the one to bring him to the front.
You have to love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that we are lucky because there are hundreds of cities in the United States. But as soon as our new president took office, he thought of us and he said, California will be one of the first states I will visit. Is that not great? So we have our opportunity, and tonight, please, let's put our hands together for Dr. Samuel Ekome Sako.
And He is our strength. He is the reason why we believe we believe against every odd against us. That because He is with us, we are bigger than the challenges. Amen. That's what I wanted us to establish, that we might give Him the throne, for He is our God. Our anthem says He is the watchman of our nation. I don't know how many anthems in this world have said the Almighty God is the watchman of that nation. Thank you very much. We may be seated so that we will do the summary. Honorable Committee Elvis, our Chief Legislator, Director Irene here present, and President of SILA, and the wonderful the high table here represented. I want to say thank you. You have made this possible. As you can see, I am not scripted because I came to have fellowship. I came to have relationship. I just want to be free to talk with us. I want us to talk. If I am scripted, I'll be following some lines that some people will think I don't know who I'm talking to. I want us to have a time together. That's why I came. And that's why I told the director that I don't want to come one day, zoom in and zoom out. Let me be around for about 2-3 days, so that in those interactions, I will be able to feel the people, communicate with the people, interact better. So, wherever I go, I feel the atmosphere like morning, because I can't forget. Doesn't matter how I dress, doesn't matter how you dress, doesn't matter how the decorated environment, doesn't matter the music going on. When those images don't leave my mind, when I know the reason why we're here, when I know that your friends, your classmates, your brothers, sisters, and mothers are living in forests, just escaping from the death squad of Paul Biya. Some are hiding under trees when it is raining because they have no shelter. There's no farm hut, farmhouse. They are not within the cocoa areas. Those in the cocoa area, they have some little huts in the bush. So they have run to those huts and trying to hide. When you consider that they are babies, some put to bed in the bushes because they can't go back to where the villages or the town, because they are all burnt down. Burnt down. I thought there would be some slides so that I will not be talking like a novel. I'm reading a novel. We all are on social media, so we see those things, but we have some visitors, some people who may not be our friends on social media. We're supposed to have those things just, here, so that we relieve the reality while we are here. It's heartbreaking. I used to hear of refugees throughout my life. I thought that's for other people. I remember in school we were contributing money to help. They said this is for refugees. They said we give some money. I give some 10 francs, some 20 francs in the Calvinist church and Calvinist school where we were. They said to support refugees. I never knew that one day it would be me. My own mother is still in the forest for more than 3 weeks now. For the last few days, there's no communication, so I don't even know whatever. That is real. Now we have lost count, because when they kill now, they take the body away. That's what they do now. They don't leave it there for you to bury. They kill, they take the body away. This is what is happening to our people, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your community. Some of you sitting here, your villages have been razed down completely. We did not invite this on ourselves. Sometimes I've asked myself, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? God, what did we do wrong? Why? Why is it taking 57 years? What did we really do wrong? We were forced. Instead of what the United Nations Charter said, the United Nations Trustee Agreement and the Charter said that the administrative authority of our trust territory of southern Cameroon, Amazonia, should be prepared for independence or self-government. Every trust territory that was there before 1960 has received independence. So it's only the southern Cameroons in the whole world that has not received its own independence the way it's supposed to be, according to the UN Charter. It's only that country. Why? Why? French Cameroon was just another trust territory like us. They were category B, we were category B. Why did they have independence and we were forced to do one funny thing called independence, that you have to join somebody? What does that mean? The Charter said prepare them for independence and self-government. When it came to our turn, they said independence, but you have to join. So they forced us to join. What did we do wrong? And needing to join, did we really join? No. The UN said, if you have to join, choose. We said, okay, we want to join our brothers. They used to be our brothers 40 years before that time. We want to join them. They said, okay, if you want to join them, then these are the things you must do in order to merge the two to work. These are these are laws that the United Nations has laid down for two countries, for two internationally recognized countries to merge together. They must have a treaty of union. Right? That's what the law says. And that treaty of union is not a private arrangement. When they do that, they have to deposit a copy in the United Nations, without which the two marks will not become one. The two marks will not be condensed to one country. It is that treaty of union that explains how these two separate have become one. That's the marriage certificate, according to Mulanjoli. That too was not done. No. If somebody is telling you want to divide this country, tell him, when did we become one? When did this thing become one? Cameroon. That is, say, indivisible, worldwide. When did we become one? Where is the treaty of union? Where is it? It's not in the United Nations. So where is it? So we are living a fraud, a lie. Some of you still have Cameroon identity cards. That's the biggest lie you have in your pocket. It's a lie. Because it never happened. They forced that on us, started killing us, and we came with all the wealth we have. We contribute 60-70% of the wealth of the whole nation, yet they don't have the courtesy of signing a treaty of union with the part that makes them a nation, really. And then when we have no right to speak, we have no right to speak, to even air our dissatisfaction, we have to be killed mercilessly. Today, about 80 villages of ours have been burnt down. 80. If you go on our pages on the website, you see the names. These are real names. Villages. Some of them having 6,000 inhabitants. Burnt down. Even the Iraq war did not destroy as many villages. For what? And some of us, I say these things because some of us came here because we accompanied somebody. When will you start coming because you believe in this thing? Because this is the thing. We did not look for this. We don't deserve this. But when the man comes to your house and kills your son, rapes your sister, kills your father, and beats you up, and burns your house, what will you do? Will you say, come and take me out also? In this country, we have learned that self-defense is a constitutional right. It is not only a constitutional right, it's one of the deeds of rights, so that it cannot easily be replaced by any mad king that will come some time in the future, maybe in the next 500 years, cannot extract that of the Constitution. It's a fundamental pillar. The right to defend self. So I want to thank the government of the United States and its representative who is here. Thank you, brother. Thank you for what the Congress lady is doing and thinking about us. This is a matter of right and wrong. This is a matter of right and wrong. There are some people here who want to make it a personal thing. I have my brother this way, my sister is that way, I'm married here, I have an investment over there. Why are they saying that we should go our separate ways? How? That is wrong, because you are trying to reduce this struggle to your own personal positions and your personal situations. Because you want to make it about you. No. You can't make that statement in the forest where those are dying, or in Pinyin where they buried 40 the other day. You can't go there and say, no, because I have a house that way, please, let us not. They will leave. I think somebody will just cry and die with him. Because that's the truth. It's not about you and I. It has gone beyond that. It is about our common destiny. That's the truth. It's about our common destiny. Our struggle started a long time ago. Some people thought we just started now. No. We are just knowing, we're just coming into it now, some of us. But not everybody. We have been fighting, it has been growing from face to face. And we saw some of our own arrested. This flag used to be a taboo. A taboo. If you even ever saw it, some people will say, take it out of this, I don't want to see that here. That's what it was. We have been prosecuting this a long time ago. People have been killed, maimed, imprisoned, abducted. And we used to cheer for the government that those people are troublemakers. What are they trying to do? They were able to hide that history from you and from me in order to subjugate us, to eliminate us. Every time there is any form of resistance, they target it, eliminate it. The few that are remaining, if we can corrupt them, buy them out, they continue. No solution. So 2016 came. There's a time for everything. You cannot oppress the people continually all the time and you think it will remain like that. There is a day. A day will come when the oppressed people will overcome the fear of death. And that's what has happened. Our people have overcome the fear of death. Because some of you will not even be here. You will say they will come and take my picture and go and... Some people are still hiding because of... They say there's a photographer who will snap me and take my picture. But when the people have overcome the fear of death, there's no tyrant that can stop them. And all those people who are thinking that somehow this matter might end one way or the other, it's a mistake. I want to tell you how this matter will end today. If you have any doubt, I want to tell you how it will end today. As the Lord our God lives, I want to tell you when Agombala and the rest, and Tassan and those, my friend Niba, who was my classmate in the University of Calabar. So when I saw them on TV talking, saying, La Republique will know, Tassan said, by this time tomorrow we shall know who controls Saudi. You know, like the public said, these people are mad. What are these little boys trying to do? Their superiors tried it, they failed. So they went to their playbook and said, target them, arrest them, torture them, kill some of the rest, bribe some. It's over. And then they tried. Bribery. It did not work. They imprisoned them. It did not work. They said, what is going on? They killed the ones they could kill, who disappeared till today. All those you hear missing, they are actually killed. Especially those of the Coffin Revolution. They say, kill them. They are the ones, they are the troublemakers. Then every time, when God's time has come, every time there is a bad situation, instead of us to retreat, there is escalation. Have you not understood? Have you not seen this? There is the needed escalation. So they kept them there in prison and they were jubilating. We have arrested them. They took them from the negotiation table to the prison. But we went to the streets. We rose up like one man. And then the people said, maybe we made a mistake. Release them. Because it's not working. So they release whatever. They release some of them. I mean, the key leaders. They said, this is not working. We thought when we take them out, this will just die.
True.
They released them, it did not work. And so when we came out, and practically in September 22nd, 2017, to make that statement from diaspora to ground zero, where at least 2 million of us came out with peace plans. Then they said, these people are serious. Then, do you remember what their Minister of Lives and Communication said? Yeah. He said, he said, you took us by surprise. If you do it again, we shall come down. We shall clap on you. That is when Okalia Bilai, their colonial governor, called us dogs. Say the dogs come out. We shall deal with them. So they were telling us that it will never happen again. In fact, they had orders that if they try to come out again, kill them so many that it will all end. So on the 1st of October, we came out to declare the restoration of our independence. Restoration because we already had independence. The thing is that they forced us to join, and the join did not take place because there was no treaty of union. So we just restored our thing. And that day they slaughtered about 460 with live bullets. I mean, who died? Do you remember, if you're on social media, the next morning, armored personnel carriers were going back to Yaoundé. Actually, they were taking corpses to go and bury them in mass graves over there. So that if there's any investigation, they cannot trace those mass graves. That's what happened. Go back to your social media, you will see what happened, what they were reporting on the next day, on the 2nd of September, of October. Trucks were going back to Yaoundé. Somebody had reported that there would be a coup d'etat in Yaoundé. No, that did not happen. That day, those armored personnel carriers, they took the corpses to go and bury them on the other side. 460. There more than 1,600 were wounded with terrible wounds. Then they said, we have finished them. And then the problem escalated. We went to the streets. We slept for occupied embassies in winter. We marched all over the world. We showed them their atrocities. We declared it. We went to the governments of this world. And the problem did not reduce. The problem escalated. So they sought another means. They said, what we can do is to gather their leadership and abduct all of them. If we can take them out, then they are done. Because our own leaders in Yaoundé, English speaking, they told those colonial masters that there's no problem. The problem is Ayub Tabe and those people. They are the troublemakers. If you can just gather all of them and take them out, then there will be no problem again. Our own brother from intelligence sources is our own southern Cameroonians who hatched that idea. They said there's no problem. We can tell you that. The only thing is those are the people. If you can find a way and get them. In fact, their recommendation to Biya was that kill all of them. It will be over. And so they found a way and got to Nigeria. And they gathered 12 of our leaders, including Siseko. So, and you saw their papers, the newspapers in French. They said, on les a décapités. They said, we are cut off the head. They were actually rejoicing. And then they sent some of those people who recommended that they be killed to go for dialogue. They said, they are not going out for dialogue. They said, we are taking them out, so let's go and talk to the population that there's no need for you to fight again. The population sent them away. Did the problem reduce? The problem escalated. And then in November, this man declared war. Paul Biya came because 6 soldiers, after we have died in our thousands, after they have killed thousands, Paul Biya came from somewhere on a brief visit to Yaoundé. He read a speech for 3 minutes and literally declared war on our people. He did that arrogantly. He did not take a question. He was frowning. He said, now you know that our country is under attack. I will do everything within my power. We shall put everything at disposal and make sure that it never happens again. And the next day, tanks were coming to our territory. So, that day war was declared. I want to tell you, I started in this to show you that there has been an evolution. But some of us are not evolving. But this struggle has been evolving. And in those days, some of them said federalists. I can see many federalists here. The one thing I know is that they have changed. They have changed. Because federalism was, please, we have been, why should we just go like that? Let's see how conflicting. Why do you ask for federalism? Who gave it to you? Who has given you federalism? Has there ever pronounced the word federalism since 2016? It's a taboo. That is what is called in their vocabulary, taboo. So why do you go for something that nobody has offered to you? Instead of taking what exactly actually belongs to you. You are an independent nation that was forced to join another, and there was no joining. That's what is your own. You don't need to struggle to claim that it's already our own. Then you say, no, I want to see how I can get federalism. Who gave it to you? Show me one offer that the Republic ever offered you federalism. So it's evolving. But let me show you why I am here today. Is that from the day Paul Biya declared war, some of us are still living in the pre-war era. We have not understood that the language has changed. If you check the diplomatic parlance used to describe our situation now, they call it conflict, not crisis. Anytime they are making a statement, find out they are saying a conflict. When diplomats say conflict instead of crisis, it's because they have already identified two sides. They have identified two sides. And crises are always within a national territory. The conflicts are always between two sides. So, from the day Paul Biya declared a war, the conflict started. And the way you prosecute a crisis is different from the way you prosecute a conflict. But we did not act quickly. We thought he was joking. We thought he would not be so mad. Then they abducted our leaders. There was confusion. So when I came, I prayerfully sat down. I said, why am I here now? I don't even know what happened to my brothers. I don't know where I'm sitting. I don't know who is on my side, who is behind me. What must I do? Then I discovered that this is what we have to do. A war has been declared on us, and our people are dying. If they do a real count today, we are already going towards the numbers of Rwanda, of how many have been slaughtered. Because they make sure they take off the internet, there's a blackout, and they kill now. They even go now to the forests where people are struggling to hide under trees. They look at any young person from the age of 13, 14, they shoot you, and your grave is the grass. There's no count. They have declared war on us, and some of us are still prosecuting the thing as if it's normal time. It's no more a crisis. When a nation is at war, its citizens will prepare for it. You have to do something because it is no more a normal situation. That's the reason for my trip to Boya. I came to tell us that a war has been declared. And people were saying, let's just continue to march and write one letter here and one letter. I said, no, a war has been declared. When your house is on fire, do you call the lawyer? No. Your house is on fire, I say, lawyer, can you please help me? I don't know why there's fire in my house. They will say something's wrong with you. You have to call the fire brigade. Put off that fire. Then after that, you start finding out how did the fire come about. That's when you can sit down to talk. There is no time to sit to talk. They have declared war against us as I speak now. Before I finish this speech, A lot of people, some tens or so, have been killed already. Either killed with a live bullet or killed because they are sick in the bushes. Even their hospitals have been burnt down. Even the means of transportation, which is motorbikes, they have been gathered in the center of the village, all burnt. That's where we are. We have to give everything we have to prosecute a war that has been declared against us. That's the appropriate response. Every nation that has had a war of independence, that has fought for their freedom, when they realize that the enemy wants to annihilate us, everybody, every one of them gave the best that they had. Everybody said, if it depends on me, we shall get our freedom. Those back home, they are not, you see what? They used to hide when they come to interview them. This time around, they come out and they say, it is over. That means they have overcome the fear of death. People that are ready to come against a tank and a machine gun with a stick and a stone. You can call that insanity. That is to tell you that they are no more scared of death. They are no more scared of death. They have said that you can kill as many as you can kill, but before you finish killing all of us, we shall take our nation back. That is the decision they have made. They want to prosecute this with their lives. You, it is only demanded of you your substance. What can you exchange for your life? If your brother is laying down his life for your freedom, what can you lay down? And how much? That is the question. I want to tell us that we have been supporting the struggle. Then now I tell you, don't support the struggle. Own the struggle. Own it. Those guys back there in their cars, they own it. They see their friends fall on the left, fall on the right, and they just say, they shake him, they know that that one has died, they keep him there, and they are continuing. They are doing it with their blood. We should do it with our substance. After all, even if we take a loan, we still have a job and still have a place to sleep. We can still pay it. They have the only currency they have is their lives. And they have decided to put it on the line. So that one day we can go and sing a victory song. Some of them might not be there. Some of them will be so badly maimed that they will not be able to sing if at all they are still alive. I came to tell us that what we have on the ground is more than what money can buy. You cannot pay somebody to die. So I want to pay you like this so that you should die. You can't. People want to be paid so that they will go and kill somebody else and enjoy the money. You cannot pay somebody that let me just pay you so that you can die. So what we have on ground zero cannot be bought with money. For people to rise up like one man and say, our freedom hour is now, and the machine guns are coming. If you see the size of the bullets are like this, they are terrible. And they say, our hour is now. They see brother, sister, uncle killed. They said, our freedom is now. They say, you took those ones out, they are still here. This we cannot buy with money. And they are there ready. So there are questions they want me to ask you. What will you lay down so that they who have put their lives on the line will feel that we are together? What will you lay down? If you do your best, they will do their best, and we shall sing a song of victory. If you do your best, don't give what you have been given before when there was a crisis. For now, it's a conflict. In the conflict hour, if we don't prosecute it accordingly, we shall be wiped out. You know what? We are still sitting here because there are some people resisting there. If we don't do what we have to do and give what we have to do, they will wipe them all out, and that will be the end of the struggle. You will make noise on Facebook, but life will be going on and on because the resistance has been cut off. So don't allow that to happen if it depends on you. May we get to Boya. Thank you. Yes, first things first, but this is not the last. I want us to stand and let us observe a minute of silence for all them that are nameless, that have died, even the unborn. Some of them they have stillbirth in bushes. And the heroes, those that are struggling to defend themselves with their fingers, that have been killed. Let's just observe that moment of silence in honor of them. One day we shall raise a monument for them in the capital city of Boya. May they all rejoice one day for the efforts you make today, for the freedom we shall receive. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much. Junior. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sako. It was a solemn moment, isn't it? Or wasn't it? Oh my God. I kept listening to him and watching my pastor. He's a very weak man. I know what I'm saying. It's very easy for him to cry. Several times I watched him, he was trying to hold himself. And he was pinching his legs and just saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I know why. But it affects all of us all. I am one of them, and you are one of them. My own village, my own son, my mother, my brothers and sisters, my aunts and uncles. So people will say, I am in America and my son was killed in the hands of La Republique. God forbid. My village was born also, Banga Bakulu. You all know it. It's not going to happen again. We will do everything possible to take what rightfully belongs to us. We will march to Boya. And we will take back our country. We will build the borders. I'm not talking about walls. I'm talking about us protecting what belongs to us. The oil. I don't know if some of you're just talking about the oil. I had the opportunity when I went to the University of Calabar. I had to go through the water, whatever. I actually saw the line I don't know how they call that thing in English, but it's hanya. Iron, where they pass this petrol that they are stealing from us in Mondemba. I saw it. And I stood there and I was asking questions myself. That missing up here, they can't thief all the petrol before we no get roads. Please, let's take what belongs to us. I want to go back home and drive my car and get some petrol when no cost head for human being. And also know that whatever comes from, whether they call it Sonara, with all due respect, Mr. President, I hope we're going to change the name too when we take it back. It's not funny. Anything that is going to remind us of the one that is subduing us, we will change the name.
True. Very true.
Anything that is going to remind me of someone that is a murderer of my cousin, we will change the name. We will change the name. We will call it our own names. In short, we will put names of the people that have died for us. Even the streets, we will rename them. We'll use their names for them. I'm not imposing on me. I don't know how they will put. I don't know about ministry of administration right now. But I think when that time comes, I will join so I can propose the name, Mr. President. It is time for us to shake. For those of you who have done what is expected of you, God will bless you. Those of you who have already contributed to my trip to Goya. In short, it's not close to, if you contributed yesterday, you can still do double my trip to Goya. And your blessing will be double. So you can contribute for those people who are not able to do it. But we all, a widow's mite, do it and let it be that. And let it be that you actually contributed to bring change to your nation. Amber land. Please don't go home without the t-shirts. I have the t-shirts here. $20 per t-shirt, get one. If you don't want to wear it, give it to somebody. If you already have one, take this and give it to some other person. It is fundraising time. Yes? Before I said fundraising time, Mape shifted her chair and she's telling me I'm over here. Because for those of you who are going to be writing checks, I don't know what you have, Mape is here. But when it comes to money, I have two people in this community that I respect so much. They know how to just stand in front of you, greet you good evening, and give them your money. He's not there. Attention. I greet you, sir. I would like to see you on your seat because very soon I will look for you. Daddy, I know now. I've not said anything to you all the night, but there's coming, this time that we will need you. We need your expertise in collecting that thing from people. You be daddy, your head resemble where you don't get hair. It's not you now. I'm talking to Daddy Shay. When I say Daddy, everybody knows who I'm talking to. My brothers and sisters of Amberland, when they say hail, hail, hail,
sing on.
I didn't hear it. Hail, hail, hail the Son of Glory, we the Ambassadors, special loyalty. Go!
That small picking never gangs the road to sing more.
They sing me and they were hungry. And we are eating, we can't sing it.
The one is singing, one and sing on side.
Okay.
Now I play on my voice, you come on fine.
That's where I'm going. Shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of our nation. Ambazonia. Land of freedom. Say it like you mean it.
Harmony.
Children shall be like the So I'm singing it to me. And my children shall be like the stars above. The most according my nation, Amazonia forever. Forward ever and backward never. Now don't sing the song. It's time for us to pledge our loyalty. We have to pledge our loyalty with our mono. The president said it. That's the only way we can support the people who are on ground zero. I have somebody who always say ground zero, ground zero. At first, when I hear ground zero, I was like, is there on the ground one? But I understood. They are the ones that are dying for us. They shoot one, other one come off another side, show his chest, they shoot them. Other one come off, show his chest. They came for line until they come, remove gun from the La Republic soldier in hand. That's what they're going to do. With the chavums, we will get to Boya. I don't know if people know what chavums are. The monkey gun, the one that they used to shoot monkey for bush, is chavums. That's it, right? We're ready to start giving the money. I'm going to call on these two people. We have traditional groups in the house and their leaders. They go show me what they get right now. Attention. They go if I say.
Now, also the money there now.
Yeah, talk with your people. I'm going to bring that shade. You will be doing it before you come.
You not take some say and go, you go. Yeah, go now.
Okay. Daddy, come. Nana, so. Anybody in any way you like.
Thank you, Bibish. Mr. President, I want to welcome you to Los Angeles and your entourage at this moment. After your speech, detailing what is happening in the country of Southern Cameroon's Amazonia at this time, I dare say that you know it, you have the information, and you're ready to lead. After the details that he has given each and every one of us, those details that touch each and every family, children, young men and women, people in the bush, villages burnt down in different areas. Even if your own village is not burnt down, you need to sympathize because the next will be yours. Therefore, he has given us something to think about, and that is that the President of the La Republic has declared war on us. That means we must fight back. And he has given us instances in the world where people have fought back. We are here in the United States of America enjoying freedom. People can march on the streets here, even without holding branches, and they will go free. You're going to leave here tonight and drive back to your home. There is security. The only thing we can do from here, he says, is that we should make contributions monetary-wise. So tonight I'm calling on each and every one of us, do not go home without coming to this table. Please do not go home without coming to this table. This is it. He has a plan. That plan cannot be executed without money. The freedom we are enjoying, the security we are enjoying here, the sufferings that are going on back at home, we've got to pay one way or the other. As I speak, I want people to begin to stand up by themselves and move right to this table. You want to do it anonymously? Great. You want to announce it? Great. Anyhow you want to do it? Great. But I am watching and I'm calling on each and every one of you tonight to come to this table right now to support this cause. For God's sake, how can we be quiet? For God's sake, how can we not act? For God's sake, we must stand up and fight. Who is coming? I am holding on while people are preparing their purses.
I know we have to be very fast because time is against us, but I would like for my patients and be able to say something before we proceed.
Good evening, everyone. So when my trip to Boya initiative started, we were told that Southern California has to raise $80,000. So that's a target, $80,000. We came up with a method how to achieve that $80,000. There were a few people that were willing to buy their tickets for $1,000 or more. And yesterday, I'm very happy to say that we had a private dinner, and those who had paid $1,000 or more were present to meet the president, Dr. Sacco. And from that gathering, we already have $30,000. So the goal is to get to that $80,000. And I'm really appealing to everybody. There are people already here that have already purchased part of their ticket. Some people have paid $200, $100, $400. Just go up a notch to $500. That's your boarding pass, right? $500 at least. And those who have paid $1,000, you can go a notch to $1,500. Those who have given $1,500, you can go to the next class, business class, $3,000. So there's something for everyone. But I think, as the president said, they are giving their lives for us. The minimum we can do is to give at least $500. That's my pledge. Let's get to that 80,000 together. Thank you.
before we get to that 80,000 together, Dr. Ntum, can you come down here for a second, please? Seseko, can you come down for a second? Everybody who donated $1,000 yesterday want to see him or her on the floor. $1,000. When you put out that kind of money, we all need to show you some recognition. Nobody pushed you to it. You voluntarily offered to give that $1,000. And that's the kind of Cameroon that we're going to be going into. You talk the talk, you must walk that talk. Some people are standing on the fence. We're not going to let them stand on the fence. When things get better, they flip-flop around. So we need to acknowledge all these people. All the $1,000 people, please stand out here. Okay, is everybody out here now? Joe? Okay, I would like everybody here to look at this group of people here. They are putting their monies where their mouths are. And we're encouraging everybody in the crowd to do the same tonight. Because when we reach out to them, none of them hesitated. Some even volunteered on their own to join that club for $1,000. And I'm glad to say it was not only $30,000, it went up to $32,000. Let's join hands to all these people. $32,000. So, I just wanted to say, all of you standing here, you're the cream of the crop. We appreciate you a whole lot. And you can continue to do more. Like I said yesterday, the sky is the limit. We cannot stand and say, the other person is not donating, I'm not going to donate. When you are going ahead, don't look behind. Just keep moving. Drag somebody with you. But don't give up. We're going to reach to Boya. Thank you very much. Go back to your seat. You can stand. Like we say, charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. So I'll call on all my baffled people to come out here and we start our donation. Vice President is here in the house. Can you come up here, please? And Mr. Joe Tanifo, Rose, Eric, same Tina, every baffled person step up to the plate here. Let's stand this way so that we don't back. Okay. I stand here very proud to talk on behalf of our baffled people. Okay, they stick out. Okay. Like I said much earlier, charity begins at home. I would like to announce, anyway, our president is not here for one reason or the other. He was busy tonight, he's not here. The vice president is here, Mr. John Asomba, but I'm the traditional leader of the group. I'm going to announce on behalf of the group that we are proud to donate $4,000 to this cause. $4,000. We need more noise on that. $4,000. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Shea. You take over the next group.
Thank you very much. The Baffled Major group has always been there in this community.
Fantastic.
Thank you all so much for coming. And I think there are some Baku members who would like to even add to this envelope that the Baku group has given. So the floor is still open, but let the chair continue.
Thank you very much. Now, the Bafut Manjong group has opened the floor greatly. It shouldn't scare you. Now, let's see whether we have the Nkwen group around here. If they came as a group, fine. If not, we want them to come as individuals. They are still from Nkwen. My four, Dr. Tom. Nkwen group. Dr. Tom is here.
Listen up. You guys know me as the founder of the Nkwen group. But I'm not Paul Biya who will find the country and sit there forever. I'm the founding president of the Nkwen group. I will not speak on behalf of the Nkwen group. I'm a title holder from Nkwen. Yesterday, when our president came, Dr. Sako, I was at the dinner, I gave $1,000. My wife here, I know she's done what she had to do in private, and when she walks up here, she can't walk up for nothing. Dr. Tung cannot come down to the floor. I can't sit in this house on behalf of Nkwen people, on behalf of my family, and on this issue that is burning to everybody. A lot of people have been killed now, and the people who are standing at the side say, I don't get anything for doing this, or I don't get, and they don't know how to protect themselves, so they become target practice for people who cannot shoot. That's what's going on. So right now, whether you are in it or you don't want to be in it, you are in it. If you live in the English-speaking part of the zone, you are in it. So those of us in Amazonia, that's what the situation is. You know, in America, the people who keep the money is the women. You guys know that, right? And she's holding a checkbook. I don't have to talk too much again. So.
Good evening, everybody. I want to say thank you to His Excellency who is here. I want to say thank you to everybody, the organizer. I want to say thank you to Barrister, who is from Nkwen, a proud Nkwen man. I want to say thank you to my Nkwen people. I already paid my ticket, $500, but I'm going to up it up $500 to make it $1,000. I am also a proud Ambalanda, and I paid my monthly dues. So I encourage everybody, please, if we see the horrible pictures, we should sacrifice some of our Gucci bags, we should sacrifice some of our good things, and just give a little to support this struggle. Thank you so much.
So yesterday, actually I came down here to make my wife's 500 and an extra 500 for it to be 1,000. Since she has put the 500 there, I'm going to match it with another $500. So I'm going to give $500. My wife's going to give me 500. I gave 1,000 yesterday, so my upped it to 1,500. So for my family, we have 2,500 at this point in the struggle. Thank you all.
Fantastic. Give him a hand. And by the way, give the lady a hand. Now, I'm going to make an announcement. It's all about money. There is the team group that's sitting on that table back there. Clap for yourselves first. They have just given us $1,500. The team group sitting on that table there.
$1,850.
$1,850. They just added. Fantastic. Where's the Nkwen group? I didn't see them. That was Dr. Ntung and his family. Anyway, let's go to the Bafochu group. Marlis, where are you? Is the president or Dr. Edifochu? Come right forward. You have a purse in your hand. Is that a phone or a purse? Well, put your hand in your pocket, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I would like the Bavachu proud group to come out from Santa. The Bavachu group should come out, please. Netamuna, the rest. I know. Mr. President, interim president of the Ambazonian Republic, Federal Republic, I am Dr. Anglophone from Santa, where the problems are now actually skyrocketing. And one thing is, what we feel is that, sometimes words are beyond us to express because we are actually grieving. We are actually grieving. Now, although some of us have actually made our contributions to the trip to Boya, we want to seize this opportunity to actually go again to make more contributions until we reach Boya. We shall continue to contribute. Contributions will never end. Although you say June is the end point of the contribution, but we from Santa, we are going to continue that contribution. Now we are a small group here in Los Angeles. As you see, these are my group members. Now we sat down together and felt that we should, again, although some of us have, as I've said, have already made our contributions to my individually to my trip to Boya, or for my trip to Boya, but we're going to make more contributions. So we sat down and said we're going to foster this by doing more contribution. So in this wise, we came out with the Widow's Mite. And apart from all this, let me remove my Widow's Mite and see how I'm going. Thank you, Atancho. The Widow's Mite here is $2,000. Well, who wears the crown? You know what it means. I am going to add $300 to this $2,000. At some person, I'm going to ask my better half, the best of my life, Madam, can you borrow me $300 to add here?
Let's make it 500.
Thank you, Madam. So in effect, no, tell me now. I know you did something. So, in effect, we are giving $2,500 from the Bavachu end. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Anglophone. You couldn't be any better. Again, another Bavachu man wants to say a word or two.
Well, I want to thank Mr. President.
Put Amba music.
Los Angeles. This struggle is something that really touches all of us. As us, the Bavachu people, you all know we behind this thing, and it's really something that inspires all of us. Yesterday we were all over there. Some of we have already put in. Last night I put in $2,000 for the struggle, and on behalf of my family, we're going to add another $500.
Thank you, Ne. Thank you very much, Ne. He is a family head, traditional leader in Bavachu, so you lead by examples. Thank you very much. Mr. Shea, who is the next in the group. You know, it's been so hot in the BLM, and actually, at dinner yesterday with Dr. Sako, he broke everything down to us to understand what these people on Ground Zero are really going through and how it is well managed. So do not think that your pain will go elsewhere. They have a central focus, a central point where the money leaves and go to these Ground Zero leaders. So please know that this is one of the most transparent leadership that you're gonna get, as good as it gets. True. So let's call on the BLM people who are here tonight. The BLM, the Red Dragons, they call them right down there. The BLM people, any of them in the house? While they're preparing, we could go to the next group. Bali group, is the Bali group in the house? Bali group, can somebody come out to represent Bali? Let's go to the next while waiting. Meta group, is Meta group in the house? Meta group, let's join hands for Meta group in the house.
No, it's not good.
Meta group, Meta group.
Look, while we are calling on these groups, it doesn't negate the fact that we want individuals to come up, and thank you very much, individuals, for coming up privately and donating. I'm still seeing those who are sitting, and if you've not come up here, I'm still going to call you. So I'm watching you. Don't go away. Come to the front. So, Meta group. The Meta group is not in the house, so we're going to go to the next group. Is the Awing group in the house? Is the Awing group in the house? Please keep coming as individuals. Is there a Mancon group? Mancon group, I hear clapping there, Mr. Ade should be there somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, keep coming. We appreciate you. Is there anybody from the Banso group? Anybody from the Bakweri group? Elders and fives. Anybody from the Bakweri group here? I can see somebody from Mancon group. Individual. I grade it. Oh, anybody from the Manu group? Manu group. Well, while we're waiting, I don't have any group from Kambe. I am the Kambe and so person here. Therefore, as an individual with my family, I'm going to donate $1,000.
Let's give it up for Mr. Shea. A group of one as good as a group of 20.
Good evening, everyone. I've just come up here because I hear Mr. Shea saying he's standing up for the Banso and in Cameroon. Being a Banso lady, I will not sit down and listen to that. So, we are still struggling to form a Banso group. So I, as an individual, I'm contributing $500.
What's your name again, ma'am?
My trip to Boyamo.
Okay. Please, let's give it up for her. She wants to put hands up on the face of the map.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Ako is here. Remember, he was here before for contributing a lot last night. But he heard the Manu Group, and he used to be the national president of Manu Group, the Manu Association in the United States of America. That's a big, big position. I am going to hand over the microphone to him and let him talk on behalf of all the Manu groups in the United States and make a contribution on behalf of all the Manu groups in the United States. Thank you very much, Mr. Sheikh. Well, the president of Manu was here, and as a matter of fact, we are bereaved as I speak. Yeah, we are bereaved, and that's why the hall is just like this. But I understand that we put together something for this group. And Dr. Agoro, please, I know you are paying your own individually, but can you just, if there is any other Manu person here today, please just join us. Yes, the rest are at the bereavement ground. Anyway, Manu, yes, come on. Thank you. Yeah, so Manu put aside just a token of $2,000 for this. So we're giving you, and well, I know Dr. Agbora has just put something by the side, and the rest, and the wife. Yes, Madam, I know you guys have put something by the side, but well, I'm still $2,000 for money. Yes, the president was here. I think he just rushed back to the wake. You will see that. Yes, and AOG is supporting. At the end of the day, I'm still going to support. Thank you. Please give the Manu Group a hand, and Dr. Ako personally a hand. We love you. I also want to announce that Mr. John Fokwa and the family just came up quietly and gave the sum of $500. Let's clap for John and Eunice. We love you. We appreciate you. Give more. Now I'm going to call on the Ngi group. They are ready. I know because I was sitting at their table. Even though they did not include me in their contribution, that's fine with me. But I am calling on the Ngi group right now to come forward and make their contribution because they have it. Richard Asondo, you were the branch president, national president, everything. So you are going to talk on behalf of everybody from Ngi. Oh, by the way, that is important because we hear that for those who were killed in Santa, about 4 or 5 of them were from Ngi. So we mourn with you together. No, I'm going to give you the microphone. Don't worry. Right here.
Yes, before I say something, you were on our table. Can you please make a statement before I say something?
How can you pull a man from Cameroon to Guinea? We are one Amazonian, so I'm going to support the Guinea group with $200.
Okay, can the group members come up, please? Why are you behaving as if I'm here alone? We have always been very proud and we've always stood tall in this town. Everybody knows that.
And we're grieving with you guys.
That's right. Yeah. We've always stood tall in this town, so we might be a little shorter today, but we're always. So, seeing what is happening in Cameroon now, or what is going on, I think it has often been said that we have been pushed to the wall, and we have actually been pushed to the wall. When I saw a video actually showing young kids that I know, not that I don't know, I know them personally, being pushed into a mass grave. Being pushed into a mass grave with sticks. People, human beings could not even touch them with hands. Honestly, I'm out of words, actually. It's sad. So, it's time for action, and I just want to thank all the sons and daughters who are here who have been making an effort. Actually, when it came to those who actually participated in the dinner last night, I think he was there well represented. With that said, and with the token from Mr. Shea, we are handing 2,200 to the table.
Thank you, Mr. Richard. You can never be too short. The people are your assets, so that's why you went up to 2,200. Having said that, let's give the phone to Dr. Abiodun, who was well represented last night, and is here again to say something.
Like he said, we are proud with the people. And last night, in the interest of full disclosure, my wife and I bought 2 business tickets, each for $3,000. So for my household alone, we're giving Ambazonia $6,000. And while I was coming here, I called my sister and she said I should give $500 for a ticket for her. So this fight is our fight. There's no turning back. Let's give as we can, and we'll get there somewhere. Thank you very much.
I just want to acknowledge the fact that while I was handing the money, I saw Mr. Shea actually writing his check. You crashed my bag, I crashed your back. You're not alone this time alone. Again from Camby, okay? I'm always there with you. Yes, I'm just saying, I'm just acknowledging that. And the package that we actually handed as the people, we have our sister in San Jose, Ma'am Mary Azza, she actually sent in $200. So we thank God for doing that. So thank you very much.
I want to also add one more name. My nephew Julius Ababa Abiedu also bought a ticket for $500. So we came tonight with $1,000.
Let's give them a hand, please. This is worth clapping for. Thank you, Madam Tung. It is worth it. When I come to these gatherings now, I'm going to sit on the table by myself. But Richard has already promised that you crash my back, I crash your back. Next time, I'm going to ask him and the Ngi group, will you please support the Nkambe lone guy here? And they should. And if you have the money now to support me, please do. Is there anybody in the house who wants to support the lone Nkambe person here? I have given $1,000. I want somebody to support me. Oh, Dr. Ntung, thank you.
Well, Mr. Shea is a good friend of mine. And I co-opted him into the Nkwen community, and by this I want to also join the Nkambe community. So I cannot let him be alone. This time I'll give $100 cash to support him.
Thank you very much. Dr. Abiedo is supporting.
Okay. Yeah, I'm supporting Mr. Shea Nkambe with also $100 cash.
Please clap for them. I have a wonderful lady here to support Mr. Shea, the lone guy from Nkambe. Please.
Support with $100.
Thank you. And I have another wonderful, beautiful lady.
It's in Nkambe one. I was born in Nkambe. Maybe you do not know. My father was an SDO in Nkambe. Diogoma was born in Nkambe. And I'm supporting you with $100.
Oh my God.
My Nkambe name is Mabeka. And my parents used to speak Nkambe too.
Very well. The bonbon. Very well. I see my list too from Bakochu. Don't talk for anybody else. This is your brother right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to support Daddy Shea. Daddy Shea is a very special person to me. You guys know we live in extremes. The extreme end of the city of county of Los Angeles. He is in Murrieta and I'm in Lancaster. I want to let you know that the distance from Murrieta to Lancaster is not far for him. So Daddy, thank you. I'm going to support you with $200.
Please just let me go on for a while. I have Mr. Asondo right here, ready to pay back.
Well, at least I have to say something. You know, we are neighbors, so I want to say that I want to give the sum of $100 to support you.
Thank you very much. Is there any other person? There's somebody come out and come quickly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will not talk much, but I just want to support you. And I'll give you the check and you can give me $300.
Oh my God. I am the king of the night. Support from Mr. Shea. Are you writing that support? Yay! This is Atancho on the wire.
I'm from Philippines, but I'm now a Cameroonian woman. I will support you $500.
This is Atancho's wife. I don't want to hear Philippines anymore. You're a Bafud woman. We are all Tikaris. Gambe people are Tikari, Bafud are Tikari. We are one. Thank you very much, my dear. God bless you. Eta is coming. Eta, are you coming up? You will go to man, you don't leave me and fall, no?
Well, I know Mr. Shea been always
supporting,
a good friend to my late brother and a brother to my brother, the Alfred in the fortune. I know if he was here, he was going to support you 100%. And on behalf of me, Alfred, I'm
going to support you with $250.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You made tears run down my eyes again because of Niagara. But I appreciate that very, very much. You're coming to me, I'm sure.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm standing in front of you today too to support my group like Mr. President Asondo Richard, Dr. Baker Abedi Julius, we're all coming from the same unit. I wish to inform you that I'm called Anjuako Gotlo. I supported this event this evening with a sum of $500.
We have a Bafochu man here linked to Bafochu from Ghana. Pastor, I am pleased to have you here to support this lone man here. Thank you very much for this force.
I want to support you as an in-law. I will not let you stand by yourself. I have already performed my duty at the Bafucho side. Inducted Bafucho by marriage from Ghana. So I want to support you for $100.
Well appreciated. I hope the table is writing. And please write under my name.
We also have the Teachers Union in the house. So I'm calling upon all the teachers to come out here and support this cause. That's the Cameroon Teachers Association, not American Teachers Association.
I'm Gladys. I donated $500 earlier. I'm adding another $500 to make it $1,000.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight in the presence of His Highness, Honorable President, Acting President of the Federal Republic of Amazonia, Mr. Sako. We salute you, sir. We are the educators. Every one of you sitting here, you've been through us.
Oh, yes.
We need you now. We need support. If you know that you had a teacher who taught you mathematics, who taught you English, literature, geography, this is the time for you to show up. Are you going to support us? We need you now. Anyways, okay, we have our chief teacher, the boss of all the teachers, our principal, the guy who has led the way for us, the teaching community in Los Angeles.
Wow.
I'm handing you the microphone right now, but hand it back to me because I like to talk.
All right, thank you very much, sister.
Our Minister of Education, Ambazonian Minister of Education.
It is not in quantity that you count your success. The Teacher Association, Cameroon Teacher Association here in America, will be meeting, and we always meet and do things when the occasion comes. Right now, our educational system is under attack. And the way to destroy a system, a democratic, a non-democratic, is to destroy the educational system. If anybody wants to invade you and make you worthless, it's for them to water down your educational system. When they do that, your children cannot compete with other children in other parts of the world. So this assignment here is one that the military front is there, but the educational front has to be prepared. Because you build a republic by building a strong, well-grounded educational system that can stand the test international competition. There's no purpose of having a country where you cannot have children that can read and write and do things. We no longer just have to read and write now, we have to to be able to invent, discover, critically analyze, and do a lot of things more than just read and write. We've gone beyond that. We have our children here, they're doing very well in computer science, they're doing very well in the international community here. So the Teacher Association here, I'm here, Mrs. Alice Gay, Ms. Tazo, Dr. Nifocho John, Jessica Ade, and every one of you here has been taught by a teacher, and you are still being taught by a teacher. So I don't know if I want to replicate Mr. Shea's approach, but we're going to ask for our ladies to go around. Do you guys have a hat here or something? So yes, you can use a hat. No, not the chief's hat by lady. No, we're not going to do that. We want the ladies to go around, and even if it's going to be as small as whatever it may be, for the love you have for that teacher who taught you at some time in your life, give us something. For that time that teacher, because all of you sitting here, I know you know a teacher that you love so much and you emulate everything that teacher did for you. So we're going to go around, and for that love you have for that teacher, give something. Okay. So I'm going to give to Mrs. Ade.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, great men and women. I know some of you here are doctors, lawyers because of us. Some of you have become great men. You're making a lot of money because we taught you. Anyways, we've all contributed our 1,000 and plus. Every one of us standing here. And on top of that, we're adding $500 tonight. Amen. Just consider another 500 more to the individual contributions that we've made. My sister is opting to say she contributed 500. She's going to add more. I already did mine. 1,000 and plus. All of us here did. But now we're asking you, are you going to stand with us? Yes. Are you coming up here, or you want us to come down there and meet you?
Come up there.
You remember, when this thing started, teachers were attacked. Remember that one of the key persons who is a teacher is not here. If you know you're married to a teacher, if you know that a teacher is your sister, if you know a teacher is your mother, if you know a teacher is your auntie, if you know that a teacher is your cousin, come up here now.
Director himself.
Come on, your mom is here. Yes.
Don't tell your mother.
Hello.
One of the most noble professions on earth is either being a priest or being a teacher.
Wow.
A priest or a teacher. Okay? They do such a great job. And on behalf of what they do, I'm going to support the war chest, as the president said, with $1,000.
Woo! Teacher's sister in the house.
Thank you, guys. I want to support the teachers with $100.
Woo!
I'm supporting all the teachers from back home who are down there fighting. And I'm supporting my in-law, the Kuntar, with $100. I wasn't coming for the teachers, but I was forced into it. So after the teachers are done, I will also like to thank my nurses. Our job is to assist and help everyone that is in need of any healthcare services. Since we cannot be in Cameroon at this moment to assist the people that are in the bushes and the people who have been shot, we have to support them now. So before I start with my own, I would like to support the teachers with $100.
Someone is coming. Oh, we have someone to support. Oh, a teacher's wife.
So before you continue, I've had just 2 donations right now for $200 only. But I've had many pledges. So please come on.
When you pledge to go to the listen, please, yes, you're very much in order. When you pledge, please go and do eye-to-eye contact with Mrs. Abionu. Because this is money matter. You don't want somebody's reputation to be jeopardized because somebody pledged. So please, when you pledge, honor your pledge by going there and negotiating the finalizing the pledge over there.
Oh, Minister of Education.
Hey, I know I have friends in this house. Please don't let me stand here because Mr. Shea just made me look so small. And you know I don't like to be small. I want you guys to come here no matter what you have, so that I can feel happy for all the sacrifices I've made for American children as a teacher. If you have taught in America as a teacher, you will know the fire will go through. Because for a split second, even me as a principal, they will bounce basketball on my head and I talk, they say you cannot talk. So you are going to come out here and make this look good. So I'll be happy that this sacrifice I've been doing here, my people at home will also feel it. Where are the ladies? Take the phone. Please do something to make me feel happy. In Jesus' name we pray. We'll pray now for the money.
Anyone is supporting particular my better half? The sum of $300. Thank you. Okay, we've had questions. Oh, we have another supporter. Oh, all right. I just want to support the teachers. I didn't know it would come this way, but God knows why. I'll just give the widow's mite for you guys. But I will do something next week. Yeah. Okay? No problem. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to talk about teaching. And for those of you who are down in ground zero that are afraid that the kids are not being taught and that something is going to happen, nobody's going to school, we want to tell you that when we get there, and we're going to get there,
IP,
this group that are standing here, we're going back home and we're going to put things in order. Amen. When we get there, we have people in special education. Where's my sister? We have people in special education. We have
IP is only loving.
We have computer and math.
Enjoying the Californian supporters for my trip to Moya.
Take control of it. We're going to put things in order. We're going to come out with syllabus. We're going to reteach the kids. We're going to teach them proper grammar. We just need to get back to Boya. When we get back to Boya, things will change. It's not going to be the same old La Republique style teaching. We're going to have credentialed teachers who are going to teach your kids.
Yes.
We're going to retest those GCE that they're taking right now, which is a big GCE. We're going to take that. So do not worry. We are here and we're going to fight for you guys. We have a supporter.
So I'm supporting my dad was a teacher in Cameroon, so I'm going to support the teachers. On behalf of my brother, I'm supporting my elder brother from Cameroon, because my teacher taught in Cameroon. So I have $500.
Ladies here to follow me. We shall go around every table. For different.
Nurse. Nurse.
Okay, we'll just send it back around the table.
Nurses.
Okay, what is...
Mama Honorine Abu, the one and only nurse in the house. Show them Pepe. I trust you. Of course. I know you want to clear. Take it, of course.
All right.
I know.
Just slow the music a little bit. We are here for money. At the end of it all, I know even during death we can still dance, no problem. We're having deaths, we can still celebrate it. But we're here for money. We're here for money. We need it. There was a beautiful lady who stood here and said,
nurses.
They are shooting people in Cameroon. People are in the bushes. They are cold. They are suffering. But with her nursing profession, and for those of you who are nurses in the house, you are not able to go there and hug and heal the wounded. Listen, let me say something about nurses. Nurses are the pillar of healthcare. I couldn't care less, although I do care. Physicians, pharmacists, nutritionists are very important. But none of them is as important as a nurse. Let me explain why before you come and get money from people. I want to tell them why you are that important. There is no hospital, no clinic, no health center in the world that can operate without a nurse, more so in Cameroon. If you are from Guy, there is a health center there. Who is the chief of that health center? Is it your physician? It's the nurse, it's the midwife. Right? If you go into a hospital, whether it's in America, in Africa, or anywhere in the world, and you take every other health personnel out of the hospital and leave the nurses there, that hospital will continue to function, like it or not. It will continue to function. They will continue to care for people. If you go into that hospital and you take all the physicians, you take all the nurses out. Take every nurse out of Bamenda Hospital, Limbe Hospital, and leave the physicians there, it will collapse in 2 hours. This is important for you to know and speak with a biased man. But that is the truth about it. You know, when a physician goes into the theater because you have a swollen stomach and there is a lump in your stomach, it is the nurse who prepares the patient, walks into the theater with that patient, stands with the physician, hands over the instruments. The physician opens you up by creating a big wound on you, opens you up, takes out the tumor, throws it into the dish, sews you up, takes off his gloves, washes his hands, and he's gone. Who stays with you on that operation table? The nurse. Who takes you to the recovery room? The nurse. Who's going to ask you the next day if you have passed gas? The nurse. Who's going to get you out of the bed and say, sit on this chair? The nurse. Who is going to give you that drip? The nurse. Who's going to give you that injection? The nurse. Who's going to give you that pain medication? The nurse, the nurse, the nurse, the nurse, and the nurse. Please support them.
Nurses rule. Nurses want. Thank you very much. But before I go to calling all of my nurses, because I know you and I see you in the corridor every day in the hospital. So from me. I'm sorry. I know you. I actually want to talk a little bit about what's going on in Cameroon. I've been in America for 20 years. I don't know much about the social life in Cameroon. I don't know too much about the political life in Cameroon. But I want to tell you that for the past 2 years of the struggle, I have learned a lot about my culture, my people, where I'm from, and from where I stand. I want to believe that the government owes me and my parents my tuition back because they did not teach me anything, most especially when it comes to history. I actually want to believe that in Form 4 and Form 5, they taught us maybe about 15% of what you actually need to know about your own history. And they kept teaching us about, French history, European history, and all whatnot. And all those things we don't even need to know. So I actually want to thank the struggle for enlightening me about who I am. So I'm very proud of that. When Dr. Sako came up with my trip to Boya, I actually gave up my trip to Dubai to buy my trip to Boya. I really didn't think it was necessary for me to take a trip to Dubai when my people are suffering, when my people are in the bushes. So I really felt bad about that. So I decided to donate that day $1,500 to my trip to Boya. And today, I'm feeling more excited about upgrading my trip to a Sisiko's trip. And all I have in my mind is Boya.
That's right.
There's no other way. Not for me, but for my brothers and sisters in Cameroon. Not for me, but for my friends that we went to school. Not for me, but because I had a lot of friends in school that were very intelligent. And mind you, I used to be a 19-point-something GPA. Point average in Cameroon, and these people were way more than me. But when I go to Cameroon, I see them with torn pants, torn shirts, and I'm asking myself, whatever happened to you? Not for me, but because my village was attacked, and 40 people plus were murdered. Yes. I am Sidonie. Yes. I am Menka. I am Santa. Amen. And for that reason, I think it's necessary for me to donate another $1,500 today. I cried for Sidonie's mother because I saw a video and she was washing the blood of her daughter's face. That could have been my mom washing the blood of my face. I'm just lucky to be in America, and because I am here and I can work, I need to fund the struggle. I could have been that guy who was buried half dead because the family was scared about if they leave him, he's going to die. And there will be nobody to bury him because they want to run away into the bushes because they're afraid that maybe La République, the militants may come. And if they come, they'll kill another person. So they have to bury the guy while he was still moving. His hand was still shaking. And it feels so bad because this is the 21st century. And we are living in very horrible experiences with whom we used to think were our brothers. I never, ever in my entire life wants to sing the national anthem for La République again. Never. in my veins.
That's right. That's
I live the struggle.
That's true.
I breathe the struggle.
Yes.
I want to believe my ovaries are already breathing the struggle.
Oh, yes.
And there's no way we are going back forward ever. But before I drop the micro, all my nurses, I know you. I can see you. The interesting thing is, you can't hide from me telling me you're a doctor because I do both.
Nurses? Are you talking about nurses?
Yeah, nurses.
Let me have the mic.
Doctors. I know you.
Thank you very much. We'll talk about nurses. When they talk about teacher, you know, my wife came out. My wife is a nurse. I can't do otherwise than to shake body.
You're all over.
And this time around, I don't know if there's a need to. Oh, my dear, Nabiana, come now. Come. So, this is Chief Dr. Ntom. And this is Laura. Madam R.N. Anadia P.N. So, welcome and let's do what we got to do. In the absence of what is not complete, we shall complete. But nevertheless, we shall start the journey. Because a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Is that not correct? So, she will speak for herself, I will speak for mine. So, where is the nurses bank? Take this check. That's $100 from the chief. So that madam will put me a good system for evening.
Good evening once more. Well, as my sister said, we live in the struggle. I was telling my younger sister today that due to the struggle, it took me so long to be board certified as an MP. Why? Because when I go to the library, I'll sit there, I'll spend 2 hours just watching Facebook, looking at news, looking at what is going on. So it took me a while. Every day I cry, my parents cry, everybody cry in the house, just looking at the horrible things. Our house was burned down last year. My cousin, just matching, was in jail and we had to pay almost $500. So the struggle has touched us. But it's not up to what has touched other people. I believe that we are one. So, my people, if this thing has not touched you, anybody watching, I know Yannick is live, Facebook, we are always there. That's why we follow. And people from Ground Zero, we follow you guys. We see everything. We see the struggle. We see how somebody will even run and go to the ceiling and they will search and still get you. So there is no hiding place. There is no place. And we as nurses, we wish we could be there to help. But we cannot be there. We are here. And the only thing we can do to help is our money. So even though we're contributing here in America, I also have a group which I belong to. Most of our members are in Cameroon. We are ex-students of the University of Boya-Hessa. We have a group and our target is to raise $2 million francs to send to the refugees. So we are raising there. So together with my contribution, I'm just going to add $100.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to clarify that I'm not a nurse, but I'm a proud mother of a nurse. I'm a proud sister of a nurse. So I'm proud to stand here and support my daughter, Honorée. Come here, you make me feel so proud. I feel so proud about this girl. I just want to, because she motivated me, she spoke and I listened, and I'm like, oh my God, this girl has wisdom. And I'm like, I just want to opt my own contribution by 500. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen. This is a wonderful day.
And I also believe that the day that the Lord has made for this struggle to move forward. I strongly believe in the power of God.
The bigness himself.
I strongly believe that God is leading us to go here. And what my niece just said has touched me so much because I worked I've worked in the ER, and when you see how the doctors are struggling to save a life in America, you wonder where we come from. They will do everything to keep the patient alive. But in Cameroon, they just kill them and throw them, and you try to run, they kill you. I mean, where we come from, sometimes you can't talk about it to your friends. Because it looks like not in the 21st century, it's not happening. But that's where we come from. But if we want to change that, then we have to contribute. Because we have to change that. We have to change that situation that is going on in Cameroon right now. Sometimes I really don't care whether it's the policeman or it's who. Killing is killing, and killing is bad. Blood flow is not good. Let us do everything to stop what is going on. And I'm going to support, we already made contributions, but today I'm supporting what Honorine just said with $100.
I think I've made my own trip to Goya, but I'm going to support Honorine, and as a nurse also, I'm supporting with $100.
Thank you very much.
This is very touching. It's really been very difficult for all of us, the Amazonians, and unfortunately, I'm still looking at it like there are many people out there whom we really have to reach out to, so that they should also look at it the way we are looking at it. Personally, I'm a victim of the problem back home because my mother was displaced, who was here for 16 years. I had to relocate her and our family, so it's not been easy. It is everybody's problem, and we still have to reach out there to many Southern Cameroonians who are there, who really not really have any impact or not wanting to realize what is happening. And I would suggest that the contribution shouldn't just end here. It shouldn't be that we have to just contribute large amount of money at once, but it has to continue, because I have a co-worker from Eritrea, and she told me they were like contributing every month, irrespective of the amount. They had to pay every month for many years before they realize their independence. It's not going to happen tomorrow. We shouldn't sit here and think that, Dr. Sako and the rest will just go and take us to there. We should leave this hall having in mind that we have to continue every month and just, if we have dependable, like when Abu is here, she's very dependable, please. I'm just begging that we should get out of this hall and try to convince one or two people to look at it this way, that it's everybody's problem. Our people are dying. And as a healthcare professional, as well as a teacher, it's touching me in both ways. What can we do every day? We think about it. We see the process and everything. Please, we should reach out. This is not enough. We have to look at it every day, that we have to contribute something every month, either through groups or individually. I bought my ticket earlier, much earlier before he arrived here, and I'm going to support us in $200 too.
Next.
I'm a radical Angolander. I do support the DOD every month, and I also support the refugees. If you believe that you don't want to support the DOD every month, you can also support the refugees because they're in the bushes and they need a lot of help. I'll pass it to my next supporter.
Thanks, Abu. I think that's a good reminder. And on our humanitarian grounds, I think a lot of us can really support this. If you have any concerns, to do it directly. Whereas a 501c group or person who owns one. And that's how the Bapubu came out this way in Big Spirit. But I'm going to add to that group thing, and as a nurse, I wish we could do even transplant in Cameroon, which is what I specialize in. But unfortunately, it can't happen because of the situation, and we don't even have resources. So on behalf of my sister and myself, I'm going to give $300.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, I'm a nurse too, and sometimes I don't even want to open my Facebook page because I don't like seeing the pictures. I and my daughter, my family pray every day, especially my 9-year-old pray for the freedom. And I believe God will hear our prayer one day. So I'm going to support you with $100.
For those of us that do not believe in supporting, please, if your family is not being killed today, tomorrow it's going to happen to you. So please, you have to bear that in mind. If you're not being affected today, tomorrow it will happen to you. And I still see a lot of my nurses sitting down. All my nurse practitioners, I see you. I see you all.
Thank you. I'll just give my modest contribution of $200.
Oh, thank you so much.
You inspired me as a nurse. But just my first visit to Cameroon, I needed a nurse. I needed nurses. Polyclinic on a job. My son had to have his appendix removed. Our first visit to Cameroon, I donate $100 because it just a flashback of being in Cameroon for the first time and needing a nurse and not letting them know I was a nurse.
No more nurses. No more nurse practitioners. I see you. I know you. I can see a face there. A face there. Oh, my physician assistant there. My doctor sitting right there.
Support with $100.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm supporting $100.
And all the guys, please do not support me with a beautiful handbag. Support me with the struggle. Support me with the struggle, please. And everyone that I've ever taken a backhand out of you, everyone that I've ever cleaned, everyone that is expecting me to clean you all when you're in the hospital, please come and support me. If you're expecting me to do a good job, come and support me, please.
Yes, I want you to do a very good job. Please continue with the experience. I'm a nurse also, so I'm supporting $100.
Get help tomorrow in the hospital. Tomorrow could be 5 years from today. Please, anybody else? Nobody? All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right now, I want all of you to have fun before we leave.
Thank you very much. As I was just approaching the table, my wife called me that he hasn't seen me standing up here to defend the family. So right now, I'm going to offer $500 for this. I've already pledged my trip to go up, and I'm going to support them with $500 on behalf of my wife and myself.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another nurse.
And you know how well I used to clean.
Yeah, I know how well.
I used to clean very well. My patients can attest to that.
I've already quickly $500.
Thank you very much.
She just added $500. Okay. And then, straight to the table. Okay. I would like Ms. Elizabeth Disan. Can you come up here, please? Now, if there is somebody who has not been called because we can't see too far away, and you choose to come here and donate, please come up here and donate. Other than that, we'll also send this back. Those who don't feel comfortable standing up and talking. Okay, Mama Awara just gave $60. Thank you, Mama. So Elizabeth will go around with this bag. If you have even 25 cents or a nickel, Mama Emilia B also gave $28. So please, those who don't feel comfortable coming up here to talk, just put a penny, $1. It will go a long way as it goes around.
Okay, we've heard about nurses, we've heard about teachers. What about businessmen? Those are self-employed. So, please, businessmen, please, if you're doing business, self-employed, I want to hear right now.
That's where the money is. That's where the big money is.
And I don't know if the interim president can pay attention to me in a second. Yes, I know that California is represented on the high table, and I have a special appeal. Actually, at least 20 Nigerians walk into my office a day, at least. But I can't actually express any appeal to them because I don't have an official letter that gives me the authority to do that. So if you have any letter or anything that I can actually present with the letterhead of the IG or Ambazonia and signed by whoever will be authorized, then I can go ahead. That's my first appeal. Okay, so I know that our pockets are kind of empty already, but we are going to actually, say that everybody is not just a nurse, a teacher, or at least there are some businessmen in town. Isn't that correct? So I want to say I'm going to place $300.
Woo, woo, woo.
Well, Mr. Richard, this is something that we're all together in, and we're all going to get to work. I'm going to add to what I've already contributed, $500.
Well, he brought me up as a businessman, so I'm not sure why. And I thought I was going to support. As a new businessman in town, I will make it up to no. 500 plus 300. I'll make it up to 1,000. This has been talked about.
Before that, Donald Trump will have to negotiate.
So I'll make it $500.
Woo!
So we successfully negotiated. So and we came up with 1,200. Thank you very much.
Did you get it? You did. You're good. While the bag is going around, we're going to continue. We're wrapping it up right now, and if you're still seated, and the bag did not come to you, come to the front. Now, you see, in this town, we have a group that seems to be very few. These are healthcare administrators. And I want to let you know that the three of us who are standing here are healthcare administrators. It started with Ade, that was the pioneer healthcare administrator here. I joined him, actually took over his job. When he left, I didn't take it when he was still there. And Atancho, which I'm proud to say, being your mentor, became an administrator. And I want to say that we continue to grow along the ranks. Every profession that came up here, I think I've touched each and every one of them. I've been a teacher, I've been a nurse, I've been a military man, I've been a gendarme, I've been a midwife, healthcare administrator, a regional director. I am the vice president of a company here in America right now. So we are not jesting.
Of course.
And Atancho right here, I know what he does. Ade showed us the way. We thank you. So we should be able to give something. Even though we have given before, given last night, we gave before on the internet and so on, this is the moment. A widow's mite, it's fine. And so the three of us sitting right here are going to, we're going to pledge $1,500 because we still have 1 month ahead and we want to verify the accounting so that when we give a check, it is good. The one I gave you is good now. You can take it now. So, thank you guys very much. You're wonderful. And we want to say that when Ambazonia becomes Ambazonia, healthcare administrators are going to be needed. Our hospitals will be run by you. And we will do it just fine after knowing a wonderful system here in America.
That's true.
So thank you very much. God bless you. And if any of you want to support your administration, we hire you. If you want to support us, you can. If you want to come and look for a job, we'll think about it too. It's all about connections. In fact, tonight, I think that each and every one of you, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I'm not a rich person. I'm an Ambazonia. And whatever it takes for me to get to Boya, I'm going to do it. I'm from Santa. So I am bleeding. I am bleeding. I don't want any of those children to die again. I am going to support this group. I'm supporting you because my husband is here as an administrator. When I came to America, he hired me the first job that I got. I was activities director. I didn't have a clue what that was, but I did it. I pretended as if I knew, but I didn't really know it. I just pretended. The first time I didn't even know about dentures. I saw someone with dentures. I'm like, what are you doing? You're taking off your teeth or what? What's happening here? Then another one lady, I brought her food. She said, no, I don't eat. I said, how come you don't eat?
He said, no, because I have this thing in my tummy there. I said, so what, you don't even need gum? Can I give you something? I said, no, I don't chew. I'm like, hey, you don't chew gum? All you do is in the tummy? That is crazy. Well, I'm here to support, and I'm here to support, and I'm supporting you with $500. I will support until I can support no more. Until the last dollar in my bank account is gone. Until I go to Amazonia. The last dollar has to go there.
Mrs. Ade, there will be no last dollar. It will be replenished as you give. Mana Waters is not here, but he has pledged.
He's watching on Facebook.
He's watching it on Facebook right now live, and he's supporting the cause for $500.
Woo! He's watching live. Thank you, Mr. Waters. Your contribution or your donation.
Mr. Richard Asondo, he too just got his license as a healthcare administrator, and he's supporting the administrators with $40. Hey, from the lone man in Campbell to teachers to nurses, here to administrators, and we are still here, and I'm still here. Say hi to us, please. That's not the hi I want. And the bag is still going around. Where is the bag? What is the level of the bag right now? The bag is over? Well, come to the front with the bag. We need it. Oh, okay. You got the bag? No, this bag. This is the bag, right? Why were you keeping it back there, Bless? It's your bag. But no, that's not what I want. What is inside the bag is what I want. The bag is empty, but the money is somewhere. You have the money? Oh, there you go. Now, Bless, you're free. You can have your bag now.
Hello? The small voice is talking now. This is Siani, on behalf of all the Abba warriors on social media. We are the ones holding this struggle in our own capacity. But those on the ground are the ones initiating the goods. You all understand? So, on behalf of my brothers and my comrades watching this live, I'll do just a minor donation that will cover all of us. That will be keeping the easiest way for you to put more for what I will add to this our revolution. Go to my trip to Boya, so I'll support it on behalf of all the warriors. Mark Barata, His Excellency, who is right here, Mr. Chris Ano, Tapan Abo, and you name the rest. I'll donate $200 for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, every good thing must end. Even life itself has to end at some point. At this point in time, Mr. President, you can see for yourself that the enthusiasm is not in the numbers. The enthusiasm for this trip, the necessity to save our people lies in the hands of the few that are here tonight. You have chosen to take a big task. Know that we're going to punch you. We're going to criticize you. We're going to suggest to you. We're going to shame you
when it's necessary. We're going to praise you and motivate you. All those things will come to you. But as a leader, I see that you have the knowledge, you have the strength, you have the motivation, you have the enthusiasm to succeed. Why I say that is because I see that you consult. I see that you don't despise any voice that comes to you. Based on what you spoke tonight, we appreciate you, but we are looking forward to that plan. When it's time for you to share the development and the final interventions to that plan, I want you to know that when you go into a city, find out from the people who are managing the affairs of Ambazone in that city. Find out from them who is trustworthy. Share your ideas with that group like you did last night. Because for every plan, there must be planners. It cannot be you alone. There must be people around you who are planning. There must be people in the community who are joining you to collaborate, to participate, and to plan. Madam, thank you for being there. All of you here. Metro. Barrister, you are correct. You see, those foreign titles will keep coming up until we restore our mission. Barrister. Dr. Tung, my patience. I don't know how many times we've had conversations. We've even disagreed on some of them, no doubt about it. Because I determined from the very beginning that I was going to go to every event that concerns Southern Cameroon, to hear and to decide for myself what I want. I didn't want anybody to tell me anything. And so that's what I did. And so I'm sure some people are still doing the same thing. They will come around with your leadership. I want to turn to the audience tonight and say thank you very much. We have done tonight what we have done tonight is worth it. What we have done tonight is a respect that we are showing to our leader and to the cause back home. Many, many, many of you have donated before, donated yesterday, donated twice, 3, 4 times tonight. We appreciate that. I thank you and myself who were standing here to do this job. We allowed you to do the job for us. I want to remind you that Sissoko was here. I don't think the enthusiasm at that time was what we are seeing here. But I was still the fundraiser at the time. And I know you were still the financial secretary. But what we are doing right now tells us that it is different. It tells us that we believe in Sissoko, we believe in you. And as I said before, beware. Listen. 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 Ask questions. Ask for suggestions. You will succeed. Thank you all.
Okay. Mr. John. Let's clap for Mr. John. It's not over until it's over.
I didn't get the chance to get to the mic. But our president is busy with Honorable Pache. Today's my birthday. I was supposed to be rocking it out with my wife in Beverly Hills, but I'm here. And I said I'm going to give this to a fighter that's worth fighting. And I said, sweetheart, I love you so much. And because I love you so much, and you make me feel good all the time, I'm going to throw in another $500. On behalf of my sweetheart.
Thank you.
You know what? I'll throw in another $500. So $8,000. On behalf of my sweetheart. On behalf of my sweetheart. Hey, when somebody says it's their birthday, what do you guys say?
Thank you, Tafopa. Thank you. Well, please listen a little bit. You all agree with us that it's been a wonderful evening. And to assure you how the future will look like, I encourage all of you to wait until we get the results of all the money collected in here today. That is part of the pledge that we pledge for transparency. We're pledging for everything that will make you feel like donating more and more and more. So we will party a little bit while you're waiting for all. Okay. No, sir. Okay. All right. The MC is here to tell us what we do next. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. It's fine. We're going to continue to do. Hold on. Yeah, people need to dance.
Please don't go, especially those of you who have contributed to my trip to Boya. I mean, those of you, all of you have contributed, but those of you who did it online before today, we're still going to recognize those of you who did it now, but those who did it before now, there is a very special thing for you. And the IP is here. That's going to give, don't go, please, just wait. But before I hand the microphone to you, Tajo, I have my brother here all the way from San Diego. He's been sitting there all this while. He's so tired. He wanted to go. I know there's nobody here. San Diego people couldn't make it. They have a lot of things, but somebody is here. He came for something else, and he stopped by. He's going to support me because he's my brother-in-law. That's the brother of my husband. Papa, come. Not going to leave me and carry this thing alone. Which kind of thing it is? Let me see what I have in my check. I have contributed to my trip to Boya, but this one is on behalf of my father. My dad was a teacher, and I am contributing, supporting the teachers with a sum of $300 on behalf of my dad. And I want my brother to do something, my brother-in-law. Behave yourself before I get married.
And as a family, I will say, Mr. President, I know we are one family, and as my sister said, I will pledge a sum of $200.
You do well. Thank you. Mape, no, write down under my name. I'll connect them before you go. We'll not do anything. It's pledged, but he pledged, I connect, I give you. Okay. Very good. Okay, Tajo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to appreciate everything you've done so far. We appreciate what you've been doing in the background, going online, contributing, and so on. So Southern California is taxed with $80,000, and we need to come up with the money one way or the other. But we will continue doing this after today. Today is not the last day. It continues. Even after My Trip to Boya campaign is over, you still keep on contributing. Like our sister said, most of our sisters said, it's a monthly thing, it's a daily thing, or whatever you have to do. So we're calling on the director of My Trip to Boya to do some recognition here. We'll just give some certificates of recognition. Please be aware, this is just from Los Angeles. It's not from the national, meaning that it's not from the AIP. They will be sending the other ones to you, which are being sent in the other official capacity. But here in Los Angeles, we wanted to recognize those who have done some contribution before tonight. They've bought at least a ticket. That's the point. And a ticket is a minimum of $500. So, thank you. Yeah, there is after party all over.
Thank you, Los Angeles. Good evening, everyone. You know, I think it's late, but I think it's too quiet. You know what I really want to do? Do you know what we're doing here? Fighting for freedom, right? Do you guys remember that song? We are soldiers fighting for our freedom in the name of Jesus. We shall conquer. Yeah. Isn't that good? Yes, Tom. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. Thank you so much for everything that you all have done. It was so worth coming here. And bless Cam. I don't think we could have done this without you. Come bless. He is your leader around here, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. So please give him a big applause. Thank you for the organizers. Thank you to the high table. Thank you for everything you guys are doing to support that this struggle goes. Of course, I'm the director of My Trip to Boya. Only Bless knows how much work we put in here. But you know what? If this is my bullet, it's worth doing it. If this is my sleeping in the forest, it's worth doing it. So I can't thank the president enough for sacrificing. Because for the next 6 weeks, we don't have a weekend at home. We're going to be traveling every weekend. Last week he was in Canada driving for 8 hours. But like he said, give until you bleed. I know that if those people that are sleeping in the bush, if their life depends on us, we can save them. If I show you my phone and you see how many people are calling me on ground zero to donate, it's not even funny. You know, I've had people at home. For the first time, I think I can really not look at my WhatsApp and be challenged. Because you know what I hear? We're so sick and tired of your Facebook talk. If you all cannot cough 2 million, please give us a bank account so we can put the money. Or if our lives, our freedom depends on 1 million people, Mr. President, show me the 1 million people that you want us to kill and we're ready to die. That's what we hear from ground zero. This is not fun. They're willing to line up 1 million of them to die so that Amazonia can be free. So the least we can do for them is what you all have done today. To my sister Patience, I cannot thank you enough. You know, I called her. I hope you guys had a chance to watch the interview she gave us. She did a great job. And it's not all about us. It's about the people that are dying at home. Like our little sister said there, some of us, we didn't do anything better to be here today. We're here today because we are chosen one. And if God chose you, the Bible says, unto whom more is given, more is required. So please, tomorrow, if Blaise calls you for another $80,000, cough it out. Because he might be calling for more money. And when he says give, don't say, oh my God, I gave it last week. Just remember, somebody in Kwakwa has no home. Just remember, Mami Api was burnt. She was burnt to death. Just remember that we have 80 villages that people don't know where to go. Remember that we have refugees in Nigeria. This lady in the camp, two of them were sharing one sweater to get warm. When the other person thought they had enough warmth, they removed the sweater and they gave it to somebody else. These are our brothers and sisters. It's not a joke. It's reality. So if you think about that next purse that you don't need in your closet, I tell you what, go on Anglophone and just put it there. How many of you in here are registered to pay your citizenship levy? How many of you? Thank you. Look at how few the hands are. Do you know people depend on that $20 from you? I mean, $20. If it takes us 50 cents to feed a refugee a day, we need $30,000 a day to feed people in Nigeria. Love to know the one that are displaced back in Cameroon. No, Amazonia, not Cameroon. We still make these mistakes. So as we live today, how many of you would think hearing the president speak would change your mind to go to Anglophone and start paying your citizenship levy? Please show me your hands. Don't let me down, please. Please, I'm begging you all, remember this. Give up that $20 to cover some child who is in the forest with no sweater. Give up that $20 to help our sisters that are having children die and they don't even know how to bury them. Give up that $20 to clean tears from that grandmother that has been abandoned in the house because everybody else is trying to run away and they don't know how to take them because they're a burden. Please give it up. Hey, to my Sisiko class, I just want to make sure you know how proud I am of you. You're the first person to buy Sisiko class this year. You know, she's a good example. For those of you that are second generation or came here later, look at her. If she's here and she's giving up, how much more of those of us who were born and raised in Cameroon, who know that some of our classmates are there and their kids are suffering. So please, please, give it up to her. Thank you so much for being my physical class, and I'm very grateful. Okay, thank you so much. Oh no, Miss Sisiko, come. Where is she? Come. So, I know that you paid your advance for Sisiko class, right? Okay. So you know how much more you have to go?
Oh, yeah.
It's $5,000.
For the Sisiko class? Okay. I thought the Sisiko class was 3. No, it's 5. Okay. That means I made a...
it's okay.
Okay. No, that means I made a blunder in a good way. Yeah. Like La Republic, they keep making blunders, so it's going positive in our side. Okay. That means I'll work towards that.
Just a couple of overtime, right? Yeah. So it's just overtime.
Just a couple of overtimes, absolutely.
Yes. So she's still my first physical class. Please give a big kind of applause to her. Thank you so much. So, right now, we are going to be doing some recognition. Again, if your name is not here, don't feel bad. This is before today. And we're still going to get your boarding passes and everything. Bless and I have so much work to do behind the scenes, but we will get there. Thank you. And thank you to Mrs. Bafut there for hosting us yesterday. You're not Filipino, you're from Bafut. So, remember that. But thank you so much. So let's go with the names. And by the way, let me recognize my own sister here. Miss Tezo Gladys Camp. That's my sister, that's my friend. We grew up together and she knows what I'm talking about. When we talk about people that were smarter than us in school, they are dying at home. It's not because we're any better. But I'm so proud to present this certificate to you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Joko? Who is Dollar? Come on. And thanks for being our good driver. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who is Mr. Shea? Augustine Shea?
I'll take it for him.
Okay.
That's my brother.
All right, thank you.
Can I get it for him?
Yes, you can. And on behalf of us, we say thank you. Yes. Helen, Miss Helen too? Oh, that's my sister who knows the suffering of the people back home. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. so much for everything. Thank you. Alice, okay? Who is Alice? This is Alice. Alice Dako? Miss Alice, come on. Run like you're running from La Republic, please. Run. Run from La Republic. Thank you, thank you. And you know what? For those of you who have your smartphones, you can go to AmberGov right now and start paying your citizenship levy. Believe it or not, we need that $20 so badly. Thank you. Who is Peter Ade? Mr. Ade? Peter Ade. Who is this doctor here? All the way from Las Vegas. The city that never sleeps. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, doctor. Where's Miss Ned? Caroline? Caroline? Gay Caroline? Oh, she's coming. Thank you. Thank you. Henry Ade? Come on, come on. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. And who's this one? Okay, Mr. Ade. Thank you so much. No, we thank you. Thank you so much. Ted, dear. Is that you?
That's me.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I met somebody may have back, but I'm taking the title back. I'm giving it to you. Thank you so much. Where is Mr. Fu, James? James Fu? Is he in here somewhere? Keep it. Where's Mr. Joseph too? Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much for everything. Where's Miss Henrietta? Henrietta? Miss. Run like you're running from life for people. Please run. See how our sisters are running in the forest. See, if you're tired, just running from here. See, they're running like that. Thank you so much. And where is Eric Chair? Mr. Chair? Eric Chair? Eric Chair? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And where is Miss Florence go? Come on, run. Run from the wall. And Mr. Aqua, please come up. We're running late. Where's Peter Aqua? Oh, that's the girl. Okay. Thank you so much. I can take that money. Thank you so much. You know I'm from Uganda. You know? Thank you. And Mr. Asako? Peter Asako? Peter Asako. Why is that? Come on, it's not my fault. Thank you so much. Thank you. And is Gabriel Mentor here tonight? Gabriel. Nelson Ochuba. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where's Miss Helena Bay? Helena Bay. Miss Helena Bay Amwa. Where is she? Run from the wall. Run now. See how our people are running. You are really tired. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sister, for everything. Thank you. Where's Miss Jessica? Jessica Ade? That's the teacher. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love you.
Thank you. Where's Honorine? That's my girl. That's my girl. Where's my girl? Where's my Amber girl? She's coming. That's the Queen of Amber. I'm giving her my title for you. Come on. Okay, I'll call you Princess of Amber. Okay. Thank you so much. Please spread the word. I wish you can bring more of the younger generations like you to come on board. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh. So, this is from Mr. Blaze himself. I'm so proud. And by the way, just to let you guys know, among all the country reps, we have very few of them. I think Blaze is among the second or third one that have bought their tickets. So, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. And where is Godwin Tamina? Mr. Godwin Tamina? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Where's Mr. Kwai? Gapo? Mr. Kwai is there. Okay, cool. I'm sorry if I if I don't know your title, I'm just thank you so much, Doc. We appreciate you. And this is my own sister, Mrs. Abiadu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, this is for Doctor himself. I'll come right here and give this one. Where's Las Vegas? The city that never sleeps. This is for your community. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you guys.
We'll end the video now. Thanks for watching. Share the video. This is our audible Mama Irene, the one whom you've been calling on the phone to make to do a donation to my trip to Boya.
Any of you
This is
check
how
your
call
finger
her
and
and
see
place
if you
your
can
donation
find your
to
ring.
her. Thank you, Mama Irene.
I have a lost and found ring. Describe it.
There's
something on it. How is the ring?
Now, give me this thing. No, we'll take picture. I need my phone. I know get camera. No, but the video we don't do no. We have tried. Okay. It's been for almost how many hours?
How many hours?
Since we started. Thank you all for watching. God bless Amazonia. Bye.
Okay.